live. That way he'll be able to see me. Hello. Hello, hello. Where is my Stardew? Here it is. Sneakyteak, let's play some games. I'm ready. Let me get you on the horn here on the Discord so that communication can occur. Two things. One, Stardew Valley. Be on the capture. There we go. Call the teak.
Add
Hello,
channel.
hello.
Belord.
Sneakyteak.
Snacktack and Belord.
Snacktack. Belord and the crew. That's
and
us.
the people. That is us. I sent you a squad invite. I'm going to mute myself real quick and finish up notifs and TikTok and everything, and then I'll boot up that Stardew and we'll get down
Good
to
stuff.
business. Okay, cool. Man. Baylor Lord.
Yes.
Thank you for the tier 1 sub and 40 months of support. Somehow you've beaten me by a month.
You're
Which is
welcome.
really troubling. How do I catch up? You've lapped me.
I think you need to convince me to unsub for a month.
Yeah, never mind. Let's not go there. That's a silly place. I need that 250 real bad. I really like it when viewers like hold you hostage for their 1 sub. Have you had that happen to you?
Once or twice.
If you keep doing X, I won't sub. And it's like, oh no. I should modify all of my work behaviors to make sure I get that 250. That's important.
Crucially so.
It's pretty rare. Luckily, it's pretty rare. Most people know that that's horribly manipulative and bad. But every once in a while, one slips through the cracks. Have you seen Backpack Hero, Baylor?
I have not seen such a thing. I've been mostly
It's for free.
Mostly engrossed into Elden Ring, totally and
gosh.
completely in my off time.
Are you going to play it on stream at all, or just on your own time?
Might require a hardware upgrade, so.
Oh, I see.
Not sure.
Yeah, I think I'm going to play that one off stream too. I want to play, but I'm not sure I'm going to stram it.
I think for a first playthrough, you might have the best time on your own. That's what I ultimately chose to do for a wide variety of reasons. The category, holy crap. I've never seen such competition for anything Twitch-wise.
Yes. It is the most. Start squad stream. Boom.
All right, yes, I
forgot to do that last time.
A farm, so you should be able to connect to the Stardew.
Okay.
Pretty much whenever.
Join. I don't see it yet.
There we go. As of now.
Oh, my refresh button was also okay. Co-op.
Hey there, Zizzy.
Refresh. Weirdly, I don't see it. I'm visible. Are you invisible right now in Steam?
Oh, yes, I'm sure that I am.
Okay.
Let me fix that.
You gotta show yourself.
In fact, that was not invisible, but actually outright offline for Steam friends, so I'm sure that...
Boom. Rejoin. Connecting.
Let's see if that worked.
Oofeetsy it is.
Yes.
Let's go, baby.
Fancy. Let the fancy taps begin, and Zizzy's here at literally exactly the same moment.
Welcome, by the way, folks. I'm sorry for the abbreviated TikTok and welcomes and everything. I wanted to make sure that we got into the game, but I'm sure there'll be downtime later.
I, for one, am very excited for some more cozy Stardew to dig together.
Yes,
today.
I agree. Yo! I just got mail, Baylor.
Mail?
It says, I see you've entered the Skull Cavern. Well done. I've got a better challenge for you, kid. Make it at least 25 levels deep. I've got a mountain of cash to send you if you can do it. Your friend, Mr. Chi. I mean, I think that's our goal.
I think that's our goal indeed. Yes.
Yeah.
There's so much to be had there, and I know what we need for success. We're gonna need upgraded tools, upgraded picks.
Yep.
We're gonna need better weapons.
Yep.
We can save up for the
Do we want
lava
more backpack
katana.
space? Or is that not a good use of our funding?
Oh, backpack space is if we don't have that yet. Oh my goodness, I don't even have that yet. Yes, that is a must-have.
Yeah. Yeah, we're missing the third tab. You're trying to take all the farming experience, right? Or should I go ahead and pick some of these melons?
Please grab
Actually,
some
they're
melons.
not
I'll grab or grab whatever's ready.
Actually, I guess they're.
I'll
I don't.
share that
They looked
task.
ready. They looked ready,
Not
but
quite. They're not
no,
plump.
it's a lie. They're not plump enough. The cat currently dead. Not enough salt water, so I'm gonna work on that.
Give 'em
Okay,
some
so
brine. It'll pep them up.
That means, if I understand correctly, does watering give you farming experience, or is watering just worthless?
Watering is unfortunately worthless.
I mean,
XP
it's
comes
necessary, but
from harvesting the crops when they're ready, and I do not recall exactly what interaction with animals gives you the experience points, but doing stuff
There
with animals
is-
gives you XP as well for farming.
probably like milking,
Oh,
if I were guessing. Another harvest
Grumpy.
operation.
are we getting fed?
Oh no. Did we not take care of our animals for a while?
Well, things will be restored to order.
Luckily, in this game, your animals cannot die.
Thankfully, no. Nor can they regress in their growth to an earlier stage of development.
Exactly. Okay, so
Simply
if Skull Cavern's main
become
goal, then that means we're going to need a lot of money. And I'm always looking for jobs that I can do that don't involve being on the farm necessarily, just so that we can, split it up. And so maybe that means I go try to do short spelunks into Skull Cavern to like harvest bits of ore and stuff to sell.
You can
Is that
also
the
do
fastest dollar?
forays into the mines themselves, the regular
Just the mines. Oh yeah, because don't you have to pay the bus ticket to go to the Skull Caverns?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yes. And the
So
Skull
we need to
Caverns
get a little bit
themselves are
better.
pretty dangerous too, so
Yeah.
there's a risk of being KO'd pretty significantly.
That's true. I died almost instantly last time.
yeah.
That's not untrue. Oh, what's this statue? There's like a little owl statue we got. What's that?
Oh?
It's down by the pine trees, kind of like west coast of our farm, down a little bit. Is that a Gunther reward? I like this owl
Oh.
statue. You see that? That's
It
nice?
has an interaction icon too. I can break it. It is Stone Owl. It's not clear where this came from, but it looks very fine. And I agree. Let's relocate it.
It's not clear where it came from. Did it just show up?
That's what it says.
Is that an interaction? How much Stardew has been added since I played this game?
Oh, a lot, I assure you, friend. There is so much for you to discover. I've been reading bits and pieces, but I haven't seen it all for sure. There's like,
Oh wow. I'm happy to do it then.
There's a
We
movie
got the note
theater.
from Grandpa, by the way. There was a little note from Grandpa.
oh, I like the stone. Yeah. All right. I'm curious to see if you can find where the stone owl has gone.
Where exactly? Where it's gone? Oh, did you lose it in your inventory?
I'm relocated it on the farm.
Oh, okay.
Being a little thin. Oh, I have the milking pail already. Well, foolish.
Okay, so we got our watering. We did a little harvesting. It's Wednesday. I keep forgetting about the traveling merchant. That's one thing I should
Too angry.
pay attention for.
Fridays and Sundays, right?
I think so. That sounds right. Yeah.
Also on Sundays, tune in to the Queen of Sauce for new cooking recipes.
Oh
If
gosh,
that's
yeah.
up your alley.
I haven't looked at the TV since we started this game. When I play solo, I do all of these interactions, but I haven't done the TV thing in forever. I'm gonna try to give Robin her lost axe. I guess I never did that.
That's a good
which
one.
kinda weirds
If
me.
you haven't found it yet, or if you've had it but just simply haven't given it to her.
Yeah, I could have sworn I did find it, but maybe I put it in a chest or something. I don't know.
Let's see, what are my skills at? I think that's
Hard
I'm
to
gonna
say
do,
what I
short
do.
forays into the mine, because leveling, getting experience points in mining and fighting is a must for Skull Caverns.
Super valuable. Yeah, we can try to max out that Chombat. Absolutely. Baylor, have you considered today that the aliens built the pyramids?
Today? I don't think I considered that today.
Okay.
Considered it almost every other day. No.
Oh, good. So it's regularly on the mind.
Yeah, you know.
Never far away from you, that thought.
How sure can you really be, you know? Of anything.
You just can't know.
What is knowing when you boil it down? Depends on what the definition of the word is.
Oh, God. All right, Bill Clinton. Take it easy, Doug. Oh my goodness, dude. I was watching. Maybe this is not right for what. Never mind. I censor myself. I thoughtfully censor myself.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, actually.
It's whatever Wednesday. We shan't go there. Teak, stop.
Teak, no.
Teak, no. All right, I'm coming to the mines, but I have no space though. Is that a problem? I'll just drink this Coca-Cola. That'll be fine. Sorry, Joja Cola.
Drink yourself to space. That's right.
Not to be confused with any labeled name brand product.
So it's what, 10
There's
grand?
no fish that we need to get right now, right?
The community
I think we
center,
determined
I don't
no.
think so. That looks.
Yeah.
I know we've had our farm hands very dutifully working on community center challenges, allowing
yes,
us to
thank you, farm hands.
do obscene things like go to Skull Cavern in the summer of year one.
Right. Yeah, that was incredible. I mean, I've never done that. Craft a furnace? I haven't crafted a furnace. Oh, because we don't have enough copper.
Well, you can get copper in the mines.
I also haven't made a scarecrow because I don't think I'm farming level 1.
Uh-oh.
Goodness.
Well, you should
It's a hard
definitely
knock
harvest
life.
the melons when they come in.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
good
I'm
news
farming
is
level 0.
You can get to farming anything really quickly if we just plant a ton of crops and then you harvest them all.
Right. And we can. Are there any like short duration crops that we could take advantage of
Ooh, good question.
for fast returns? I want to get
Returns on
lots of
XP,
money,
Yeah,
but without much time or effort.
I think that's bok choy.
Okay, bok choy. I thought you were making a joke about blockchain there. I'm not gonna lie,
No,
but then I
no.
realized you really
The
do
actual-
mean bok choy.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Actually, literally bok choy.
Actual literal. What's the best place to start for copper? Did you say like maybe level 20?
So for copper is widely found between levels 10 and 30. So anywhere in that
Okay.
range will work really well.
Okay.
And iron is more like 60 to 70 range.
Okay. Yeah, surprisingly, we need some freaking copper.
That's an amusing thing to need, but all
I
right.
know. I mean, none of my material, or rather, not a single one of my pieces of equipment has been upgraded. I'm on all base equipment.
Well then,
And thus.
get thee to the blacksmith.
Thus.
Get thee to a blacksmithery.
Get thee to the nunnery. Watched any good television recently, Baylor? Or is it? But you said it's all Elden Ring. That's your entertainment.
It's all
right
Elden Ring. I'm just gonna be very honest. Since
now. You digging it?
yes,
Better than Bloodborne?
yes, for a few
Okay.
reasons.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's necessarily better at like
I mean, they're
world building
different.
or environment than Bloodborne, but
Okay.
on a purely
Fair.
technical level, Bloodborne was locked to 30 FPS in all its formats.
Right. Yep. Which
something
is
that-
annoying, especially how hard it was.
Yes, replaying it on the PS5 was a bit of a pain, I will say.
Yeah.
Just compared to everything else I was playing, it was jarring to me.
Okay.
Not to be like nitpicky or anything, but I don't know. It was
Right.
it was quite a visible and noticeable difference.
I mean, when I ask you if you like it better, you've kind of been given license to be a little nitpicky, right? Doesn't mean you don't like the
Fair.
games. You've expressed to me before that the Souls franchise is like perhaps your favorite franchise of games. So we know it's established that you like them.
very much so. With Bloodborne being an odd one out, truthfully, I've never actually finished it.
You know, that's the same is true for me, even though it's my favorite. It's so weird.
Now, that is interesting.
Yeah, because I really did like DS1 was just when I played it, it was like nothing I had played was like that, right? it really is the modern incarnation of Zelda. It's like the experience people were having with Zelda, but in 2012 or whatever, 2010. But then I played Bloodborne and I was like, this game is wicked. This game is so much fun. I really like DS1 for the impact. I really like DS3, and I played that one on stream, which was fun. But yeah, Bloodborne was a
I think I remember tuning in for part of that.
Did you watch some of that?
Just a little bit. Not enough, I don't think.
Never enough.
I would very much tune in if you streamed a playthrough of Elden Ring, like months and months from now.
That's kind of what I've been thinking about. I've been kind of flinging around I think I just found some running shoes.
Nice.
Is that a thing?
The stylish red, and they look cool too.
Yeah. Are they? Do they do anything? Do they make me faster?
You are allowed to customize the appearance of items eventually.
Oh wow.
So you can make anything look like running shoes if you want to.
I see. Yeah, I've been toying around with the idea of doing either my first or a second Elden Ring playthrough, but like many months later.
Yeah.
When everybody has played it and they're just kind of like, man, I had so much fun with that. I want to see someone do that for the first time. Have that first experience. Speaking of watching my content, by the way, did you know that I'm a YouTube partner, Smile?
Nice. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. I paid an editor. Isn't that nice? It makes everything easier.
I think that's a good choice.
It really helps.
I'm glad you tried to do it yourself, and I'm glad that convinced you.
It's imbalanced now. I still do some of my own videos, but in order to keep the throughput high, working with an editor to make like really nice, refined highlights and stuff has made a huge difference.
And I'm sure that interaction's all the stronger for your knowing how to do the editing yourself.
Yeah, I have a better idea of what notes to give, of like, this is kind of my idea for this particular video and so forth. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I always want to be close to the content, no matter what. I mean, otherwise, why did I leave my last career, right? That's kind of how I see it. Mm-hmm. But there is a finite and limited amount of actual real life time, as I have discovered.
Definitely, and there is a actual definite amount of real life time it takes per YouTube video to upload.
Yes,
create
absolutely.
And edit, all that.
So much nuance, so many little pieces, so many little moving pieces. Just making thumbnails is like a full-time freaking job, man.
It's absolutely insane to me how much.
I'm very happy with the range.
Total effort is actually required on the back end.
But it is fun, and it is rewarding. Like, I feel like I'm leaving an enduring legacy on Twitch, but when you go to your YouTube channel and there's a bunch of videos there, there's a sense of more legacy, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, these are going to be here forever.
Yeah, you can't as easily like. Sorry, I'm getting slimed.
Oh, I feel that. It is 12:40 a.m. by the way, so
I'm out on multiple fronts then.
Care.
Please.
Take caution, lest ye perish in a most horrific way. Dropping off the jade.
Talking about my best friend.
I'm gonna put some copper in and hit that sack. Tomorrow I'm gonna go back, I think, to the mines, but I'm gonna try to have more space. I didn't feel like I had enough space.
To sleep.
Oh. Get this back over yonder.
For me, Elden Ring has managed to capture, like, I think what I wanted out of the Skyrim experience, personally. Something that was open world, but the player is restricted because of the sheer might of the foes that stand.
Yes.
In various
we
parts
sold
of the world.
5 diamonds yesterday, Baylor. I'm sorry. I just wanted to note
nice.
that.
I was only one of those.
What is going on? We just made a ton of freaking money.
We are wealthy beyond measure. I know I accounted for personally a couple grand there from my little foray into the mines. Looks like we got a lot of good stuff. Nice.
Yeah. Wait, okay, so you're seeing Elden Ring. That's interesting. I mean, it's still obviously from Soft, still obviously Souls context and world, but you're seeing it as the true end game of Skyrim, as a way of speaking.
Yes.
Like this is open world, but not so open that it just feels kind of like there's no sense of context. Like I can just go wherever, do whatever.
You should grab some of these melons before Faely gets them all,
Okay.
by the way. So you get that sweet farming XP. You need it bad. And they're going fast.
Plus, I got to give one of these to someone. We have a quest for that, as I recall. And we need to keep the gold ones, I think. That's one of the bundles.
Let's see. Yeah, I think we're playing with the original bundles, not the remixed ones, so...
Yeah. Remix.
Which are actually somewhat randomly determined, I found, or they can be randomly selected from a small
Wow, for
subset.
real?
Which is
That's
kind
cool.
of interesting. So they're different each playthrough and not always the same.
We don't have need to hold any more melon, right? Just the...
Yeah, we need 5 gold star melons and 1 melon for Demetrius's quest.
Does your farming level determine the star of what you harvest?
Yes.
Oh, no. So I just picked a bunch of melons and they're all garbage.
Yes. The farming, but you also got experience for it.
Right. So, and it does feel like that's relevant.
And those melons can
Lavin.
either be sold immediately, or we can keep them, turn them into jam and jelly and stuff with a preserve jar, and they'll be worth more that way.
I did sell them, but yeah, at the low quality like that, maybe I buy them back real quick and we jam. Oh, weird. You can only buy back your last item, so
That's
if you
right.
sell one at a time, then you can only get one back.
And
That's
there
interesting.
ain't nothing wrong with that, because it means the immediate money we get can be used for inventory upgrades.
More farming, more inventory, exactly.
That'd be my vote, is getting everybody to full inventory slots, all 4 of us.
I'm gonna put a dish of the sea in here. Okay, now I gotta type to our people. Is it T for? I have noticed that the fish in the blue box show up in the market. Please don't sell my dish o the sea.
Don't do it.
Don't you do it.
Don't you do it.
Don't you sell my goodies. Not my goodies. They make us good money, it's true. It's true.
With my money.
That's like a Harvest Moon thing. One of my viewers asks, can you star up an item by processing it with someone with a higher skill? Yeah, I mean, like, you can take a low-grade melon and turn it into, very, very valuable artisanal materials. But I think that in Harvest Moon, there's like a way to upstar things, maybe, or one of them. But as far as I know, in this game, the stars are the stars once you've harvested it.
You can
Is that-
upstar wine, maybe juice too.
For real?
By aging it in kegs, but only a couple types of items can be upgraded in this way.
Okay, that's kind of sweet. I have no clue where I'm putting these goodies. Maybe I should go upgrade my pickaxe today while it's raining? Or, I don't know. What? I need copper for the first one, right? 5?
Yes, 5 copper bars to get from a regular tool to a...
Okay. I'm going to
Upgraded
upgrade
tool.
my pick then, I think, today, if that's copacetic.
That's a good idea.
I feel like I need that. Somewhat desperately, actually. I got to get stronger.
Continue to make forays deep into the mines and try to level up my mining.
Yeah, and I guess while I'm there, I can also pop some geodes.
Yes, great idea.
I only have a few. Do we have any others that are in a box or anything? Because I can take more.
I'm sure that I just put a few into the
Okay.
mineral chest.
Okay. Oh, and George needs a hot pepper. And okay, I'm gonna do a bunch of chores. I think we have hot peppers. Thought we did.
If our storage system is worth our salt, it is.
Bingo. Okay, and you said you deposited some geodes.
Yeah, a couple magma geodes. Actually, no, I still have the geodes. Excuse me.
My good man, Jodes.
have deceived you.
You have told me an untruth?
I have.
After all of our
Foul-
time together,
Foul
Baylor.
falsehood.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay.
Purple mushrooms. Not
So
sure if
I
it's
need
still
to
best
clear-
sell those, or if they're better held for like potions of some kind.
Or cooking, right? We haven't been thinking about cooking.
Cooking does seem like one of the big ways to do end game Stardew, whatever that means
Right.
exactly. Because
Whatever that
You
means.
can use food buffs to increase your skills above effective level 10 and get super stuff out of that.
I didn't realize that once you drop off a tool, you can't pop any geodes. Interesting.
Oh, that is a
Mistakes
reality,
have been made.
unfortunately. Hey, no mind or money. Oh no, not again!
Every time, it's
Okay,
always
the
going
inventory
away.
Real quick, man.
Right when I think we're rich, we're poor instead.
It's okay. There will be more money coming swiftly.
Yeah, it's true. We're about to hit in-game. Took you long enough, says George, having sat still while I delivered him hot peppers. George, please. We're out here breaking our back for these villagers, man.
Yeah, Harvey just patches us up, charges a nominal fee. He's the one doing all the real work.
Oh, Demetrius needs the melon, that's right. I
He's
still
doing
haven't
science
met
on the
everyone in
melon.
town, which is so ridiculous. I should
Oh,
really do that.
actually, a really convenient way to complete that is you can talk to everybody at a festival, and it'll count
Ah, okay. Then I'll just wait for that.
for that. Yeah.
Oh, did you say Demetrius is up by the carpenter doing some research?
Indeed.
Indeed. What exactly would you say you're doing? Science.
Sports.
Okay. Okay. I still don't see our man Demetrius. Maybe increase the size of your. I don't want to increase the size of my house and kitchen. Leave. I'm not trying to show off.
That's right. Don't we have we have a kitchen somewhere? But it's in one of the farmhand houses, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
should go verify.
I think that's right. Maybe Demetrius already went to the saloon? I don't see him. Where else does he research?
Sometimes he's by the river. At the towards
Found
the
him.
mines.
He was walking back home
Ah.
from town direction. Go to bed. You're from Shreveport? I guess I'll do a little fishing. It's raining. I can make some profit that way.
Good money.
Upgrade our coop. So many investments. Are we even doing chicken?
Ducks are awesome though.
Oh yeah, okay,
Right,
that's
these-
true.
They are
Ducks are-
adorbs. Only the
Adorbs
host
and
can
also
upgrade the
large
coop.
quack value.
Excellent. Then the host can prioritize the inventory upgrade for himself and Teak, as he will.
Yeah, I should get on that. Because tonight we're gonna hit the mines. I mean, we're getting to 25 in Skull Cavern. Tonight.
Tonight, right now.
Yes, this day.
Impressed by his dedication and his speed.
But are you impressed by my unwillingness to acknowledge reality? Because it's one of my greatest features.
That seems fairly typical, honestly.
Reality gets in the way so much.
It's such an inconvenience.
It's majorly inconvenient, dog. I'm not about it.
Reality would simply submit to my will all the time. This would be much easier.
Everything would be easier. Agreed. Genuflect to me, reality. Make it so.
Precisely.
I always wonder if I'm gonna get struck by lightning standing out here on the pier with a aluminum fishing rod. But it's never happened. I don't know if it's possible. But I fear it because I don't understand it.
I'm just picturing you getting completely zapped.
Just totally blasted.
Turned into crisp, like a Wile E. Coyote. You know, just blackened husk.
There he went. That kind of scene to where you're just a totally blackened husk for like 2 seconds and then you collapse into ash. The delayed cartoon effect. I love that effect so much.
Classic.
It is a classic.
Look at all the chests. Okay.
I mean, the delayed onset of physics, that's the source of the video game concept of Coyote Time, right? That was Wile E. Coyote?
Yeah, because he runs out over the ravine.
Mm-hmm. And stand there for a minute.
Yeah, hovers motionless in the air until he's had sufficient time to drink in the reality of his impending doom.
Of physics, yeah. You have to
Physics.
acknowledge the physics before they happen, right?
Precisely.
Once you've looked them in their face and accepted it, then you may plummet. I kind of wish that was the case with like other things in life, you know, like you got a deadline approaching, but if you just don't acknowledge it, it kind of perpetually pushes back until you accept it. Yeah, it's not real. Listen, IRS, it's not time for my taxes yet. You just gotta wait. I do not acknowledge you. I reject.
I mean, what are the odds the deadline gets pushed back like 3 times this year?
And that's a good point. That's a good point. I've also learned that, I mean, there's a limit, right? So I really I guess I should probably say I'm not a CPA. Like, I need to give the standard disclaimer that I cannot offer tax advice. But at least in the US, the actual fees for tax-related failures are like incredibly small. I've honestly wondered, and this is not something that I do because, you know, there is like some ethical consideration here and I've considered it. But I've honestly wondered if it would be more profitable to be either incorrect or delinquent on taxes and to just invest that money and then when the IRS knocks like 6 months later, pay their $50 fee. Because it's so little. It's like nothing.
On a corporation scale, I'm sure it's worth it.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. And you have... Yeah, I've never been a corporation yet. I look forward to growing up to be a corporation. I hear I get a lot of rights that way. Someday when I'm older. When I grow up. Have we any need for super cucumbers?
Willie really likes them. I
Okay.
don't know if that counts as a use.
I'm going to sell them then, I think. Make that money. Get us $1 or $3. Halibut, red mullet, tuna, none of it. I'm selling it all. I'm trying to get rich. Don't we have a recycling machine somewhere?
I'm sure that we do. Somewhere on the farm. I don't remember exactly where it is. I've
Yeah.
not personally used them much in my own play.
I love them. Because
Must
they allow
return
me
it
to
to the
collect
earth.
trash. Oh, there it is. It's in front of all of our plush bears. Good.
I've been playing a little bit with my partner off stream, and one of the things
Of Stardew?
Yeah, of Stardew.
Nice.
Yes, yeah, we've gotten to fall, and there's a new request board that comes up in fall.
Really?
With
Like villager request.
Yeah, that everybody in a multiplayer session can contribute to. It's actually like a challenge for the farm for the week.
Oh, that's cool.
And one of them is to actually deliberately collect trash. So you
I
may
like
you
that.
may yet get your wish of trash duty.
It makes for
On
varied
purpose.
gameplay. Did you ever play Slime Rancher?
I did not.
Okay. It has slightly more involved requests too, and I really like that actually. It won't be like a week long, here are all the things to do this week, but it'll be like, you know, I need 10 of this one type of slime ooze, and I need like 5 chickens and 15 melons, and then I'll trade you these things back. Instead of just money, it's like different materials. So it's just a little bit more, intricate, I guess.
Yeah, have you heard of a game called My Time at Portia?
Yeah.
It's
I have
a kind of Stardew-like. I would describe it.
Yeah,
as.
but you're an engineer instead, I guess.
Yes, you're
the
quarry,
town, and then
instead of a farmer, you're the town builder, and your job is to like process raw materials into more intricate parts and assemble them into larger machines or projects. Like one of the first things you do is build a bridge. For the town.
Really? Okay. I didn't watch much. I watched Vulcan play it a little bit. Where are we putting battery packs, by the way?
Battery packs. Those are important. I don't know where they go, but they're important.
I don't see if that we have any others. I'm going to put it with the equipment for now, I guess.
By the way, just wanted to say a quick hello to a couple folks in chat.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to new folks, Revali the Divine, Wolfie the Love Child. Hi and welcome to the channel. Having some cozy Stardew Valley with Sneakyteak tonight. Not our usual fare at all. Much more often find me in a card game called Slay the Spire. But it's good to have you and everybody else. How's it going, Triniman, Ubla, Jankoviak, and folks? All right, I'm caught up. Thank you.
You don't have to thank me for being allowed to run a stream while we're running a stream together.
Oh, I'm collectively
thinking that's appropriate.
That thank you applies to so many people.
Oh, that's a good point.
Got him. Call it a shotgun
See,
blast,
not
thanks.
only did you make a very good point, but you also made me look like an egocentric bastard by doing that too. That thank you wasn't
You're
for
nothing
you,
of the
Teak.
sort,
That was
sir.
for the people. You maniac.
An egocentric fool, nothing more.
We'll give you fool, but not
Yes,
bastard.
fool.
You haven't earned it.
It's foolish. Deliberately so. I'm headed to Pierre's, and I'm going to buy me a bigger bag today.
Nice. Okie dokie, artichoke. I'm going to go see if they've got my pickaxe. I don't know if that takes 2 days or just one.
You will receive a message that says your tool is ready on the day that it is prepared.
Dude.
Easy to miss, though, so...
My tool is not ready.
I
I guess I'll fish again. Oh no, not fishing. No, not like this.
Good day to shop.
SC is the SC for StarCraft. You can talk about My Time at Portia. I'm not worried about spoilers with games like this. I know there's a little bit of story in Stardew and My Time at Portia, but it's not really the point, is it?
you can do like farming, and there's animal raising too, but it really isn't the point. It's much more about you've got like resource creation tables that are processing stuff.
Yeah.
So you like take wood and you turn it into hardwood planks by having it go on the saw, and the saw takes like 6 hours of the day to convert
Okay,
the
so it's even
planks.
more time management.
Yes, there's
It's not
a lot,
just managing your time, but the time of your
time
equipment.
management. Very
I see.
Very management.
I see.
But there's still the fishing mini game. You have to punch everybody in
important.
town in the face in the boxing tournament. You must also do birthday gifts. In My Time in Portia, as you develop friendships with each person in town, you'll get passive gameplay bonuses unique to that person. So there's like a heavy incentive to do that with everybody, to stack all the bonuses. It's pretty cool.
I like that.
So many
Punch
items
everybody
to
in the
keep track of.
face.
If you think inventory management in Stardew is overwhelming, Portia will be more so.
I don't, because I played a lot of Darkest Dungeon, which asks you to constantly, sell your left child for your right one in terms of the inventory management.
I haven't played enough Terraria to know, but is that game also similarly
Terraria inventory
heavy?
management, I never found was too bad, to be honest, because it's so trivially easy to make boxes, and you can just carry them around, right? And so, yeah. Terraria is like the inventory management.
So you
is
just
fine.
like have your chests in your inventory in Terraria.
Yeah, you can, and it's easy to make an HQ. And the hard part about Terraria is that mobility is very limited until you start getting more items. So that's the real constraint, is like you need to get the grapple hook, and you want to get the double jump, and you want to get the float. You got to like find all these items, and because they're procedurally generated levels, you don't know where they are. They could be anywhere. It's like, randomizer style, right? So
Right.
that's a game I really like. I played a lot of Terraria. I used to host a server. That being said, I played Terraria like a million years ago. Apparently, it's very different now. I played like 1.0 Terraria.
Still in active development? Question mark. I think you'd find that even more different
I
than
know.
Stardew is.
That and Stardew, exactly. Like these games just their developers are like, wait, but I really like my game and y'all keep paying me for it, so I guess I can keep working on it.
It's a extremely valid way to go about games. I mean,
Yes.
it certainly
As long
works
as
for
people
World
still
of
interested in
Warcraft,
it.
for example.
Yes.
But
Big true. Large true.
many other games have decided that perpetual development is the path forward, and honestly, I'm cool with that. There's been
I think
games that have had communities that exist for
yeah.
decades plus very happily.
It's not actually different though, right? Like, think about it this way. Perpetual development is not really a new idea. It's just we've started doing it on one game instead of on IP or franchise, right? The way we used to do this is, it's always been the case that having a really successful breakout game is capturing lightning in a bottle. It's just really rare. There are so many more good games than there are successful ones, right? And so if you happen to make Pokemon and it's the biggest hit ever, then you should make Pokemon 2 and 3 and 4 and 12 and 28, right?
So we're 8 generations and remakes for 4 of the generations.
Yes.
Yeah, they can just like continue that model perpetually, I think, successfully.
But that's my point is that was the original continuous development. It's just been quite recent in video game history where we're like, wait, what if we just keep developing the literal same game instead of repackaging it? And then we'll do DLC every once in a while, as a mechanism to kind of re-up, but otherwise we're just going to develop the same game. And I kind of like that because it liberates the devs to focus on advancements to the game rather than, the amount of time required to repackage it. But that's also because we're playing a PC game, right? Console's a whole different thing.
Console's a whole different thing. The architecture's changing constantly.
Yeah.
Keeping something modern seems like a nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not like architecture hasn't changed on our gaming PCs, but it's just slowed down a lot. Cross-compatibility is getting easier because it just doesn't. You have to like push right up against the bottleneck, it seems like, with the consoles. Everybody's trying to get as much out of that PlayStation as they can, up to the very limit.
Otherwise, it should be a PC game.
Otherwise, it should be a PC. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute. Maybe they're different markets, different capturable markets.
Very much so. The PC market, I would say, I think it's got kind of diluted. Not in a bad way, necessarily.
How do you mean?
But there are more PC-like things than there were before.
Train.
You've got everything from phones to
Right.
big phones
Yeah.
to small tablets to big tablets
That's true.
to laptops.
That's
to-
true.
And everything in between.
Yep. I was recently offered a nice deal to play a popular turn-based RPG from a known developer that you can play on PC. Did you know this?
It sounds like a familiar pitch.
Yeah. It's interesting. I still don't know what the game was. They never said it anywhere in the email, but I have to imagine that it's very popular and well-known.
I'm sure it has millions of downloaders.
SCG of VGA says, what I love about Porsche is the fact that something you built for the townsfolk being used, like how you get a request to make sprinklers for the farm and then see the sprinklers being used. Man, that is legit. Anytime, this is like a quick and easy way to a gamer's heart, right? When you take an action and it shows up somewhere else in your accessible world, that is like the best feeling in gaming. And it always has been.
Very much so.
Even MMOs figured out how to do instancing so that you could feel like you were having more of an impact on the world while millions of people played with you, right? Like, once you complete this quest, this town changes and you get a different instance version of this town. And I love that. I've always dreamt of the, like, everything in the entire game can be interacted with, changed, picked up, broken, dug up. Full sandbox, physics sandbox game, but multiplayer. Like, how much anarchy would it be?
Yeah.
Would people ever converge? You know, I really want that experience.
That is Minecraft at its core, right?
Right. I guess that's true. But it's not, well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, because people play on big old servers, right? But isn't the end game of servers usually that at some point they get too ridiculous and then they shut them down and make a new one? Like, how often? What's the scale?
Everyone loves a clean slate. Everybody loves starting over. Well, not everybody.
Right,
but
right.
We
Maybe
collectively as people love that on some level.
Us.
Yeah. So someone will ultimately choose to do it.
And maybe that's... By the way, I caught an octopus. Is that newer? It was hard.
That's a summer only fish. They are hard. They are very rare and very difficult. So congratulations.
Do we need it? Thank you. I'm a master
we're gonna need
fisherman.
One of those, I'm sure.
Okay, so if I put it in the box, are we going to sell it?
Somebody might. I won't.
I am told the octopus is important. Please no sell octopus.
Please don't sell.
I don't think that Faely and Zyz hear us because they're like in their own call.
They may well be, and that's a good thing.
It makes a lot of sense.
I would be.
I would be too. I would get out of the call with me pretty fast. Dodge the draft.
Better make sure the chickens got fed today. They'll be very grumpy.
This teak man's.
Oh no, they're gonna be so pissed.
Oh, because they're out in the rain and the lightning? Yes. Chickens don't like that.
Hey, man. Are they? Oh, it's 10 p.m. I guess that makes sense that they're trying to sleep.
Yeah.
How dare they sleep?
Oh no, I'm out of bait. I need more bait. How do you catch an octopus with a fishing rod? Says my chat member. You don't? It's going to be pretty hard to catch an octopus. They're not going to bite on anything you have. I think the only way that you're realistically ever hooking an octopus is foul line. Because they're not going to hit bait. They're too smart.
I watched a wonderful documentary recently, which I'm struggling to remember the name of, about a man who befriends an octopus, or as close as you can to befriending one.
That's cool.
He became familiar with its territory and kind of swam out to see it every day. Eventually, kind of acclimated to his presence, and would come out of her lair. They even had they included footage of this octopus actually just resting underwater on this man's chest.
Oh my gosh!
Physical contact with it, with a wild
octopus. Wow!
Which was absolutely stunning to behold.
That's super cool. What do we need this octopus for? Is it for like a bundle or something?
I think you get a quest for you get a quest for a squid. Somebody may request it at some point in the future.
Okay.
And it's a
Are there any other fish
item.
that I should be keeping, or I've just been selling them all at this point? Is there anything else that we really need to hold?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not
I'm
especially
gonna make
as
that
the
money.
season turns.
Yeah, and pretty much everything I'm catching now is iridium, so large dollar. Yeah, hot.
Big money. Don't forget to tomorrow go upgrade your inventory at Pierre's.
Okay. Can do.
Your tool may also be ready. You can give Clint a new quest after you break all the geodes you want.
Okay. Okay, so geodes, get that pick to the next level, get some more backpack space. All right, we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. And
we're kind of cruising through these days, which we need to do because we need to pass the time, right, in order to get all these tools.
We do, in order to make the big dollars, too.
Mm-hmm.
Big grinding. I've been grinding combat and mining XP. I'm leveling up a little bit here.
Automon. I heard about this. I remember Rito playing this. Did you ever see this game? Well, you're not big in on like creature collector Pokemon franchises or even JRPGs at all, right, Baylor?
I'm enjoy Pokemon itself, but I can't say I'm a fan of, or familiar with too many Pokemon likes.
Yeah. Yeah. But did you ever play Monster Sanctuary after I played that? Because that game is awesome.
Oh, I watched a lot of that, but I did not play any.
You never played it? Yeah, that's fair. But you're aware of it.
I'm definitely aware of it. Certainly.
So So good, man. That one was a breakout. I mean, it was solid. Where does the algae come from? Fishing?
Fishing, yeah, fishing gets algae.
Caving, too. That's right.
Something,
In the dank and dark places of the world.
something that I learned is that what you get from fishing is partially dependent on your fishing level and depending on how many types of fish are available in the water.
Oh,
So
wow.
trash is more likely to happen and algae is more likely to happen when you're fishing in water with less types of fish. So, for example,
Really?
the water in the mines, which has few fish types, is much more
That's
likely
why you
to
get
yield
so much-
trash
okay.
items or algae
Okay.
items.
That's wacky.
All right, we need a.
I kind of like it, though.
That's 10K.
It makes sense to me in like a gaming intuition way, right? Because what it's saying is when there are very few species of fish, it doesn't mean that they've just dominated the space. It just means that it's very sparse. It's like a hard to inhabit space. It's extremophilic species. Versus when there are many different species of fish, it means that the fauna is flourishing, right? There's a lot of resource. The fish are doing well, and so you shouldn't be catching a ton of trash. Plus, they've probably eaten it. If there's catfish in there, they ate it.
Oh yeah,
Those things will eat
they
freaking
are
anything.
vicious predators.
Yeah, of everything. Trash, toes, hot dogs,
Toes.
toes, yes.
Nothing is safe.
Nothing is safe, that's right. So wait, we're not... I thought we were planning
999 cents. Nice.
I thought we were planning to go noodling together, and we're not going to go noodle.
We could
No
canoodle.
noodling? Okay, canoodling, but no noodling.
Regular noodling, though, I don't know if I can.
You can't stomach putting your digits out as a snack for a giant catfish? That's so
Might be
crazy.
done. Cherry Tomato in chat says, I was watching speaking of our octopus conversation earlier.
Oh, I saw that.
Cherry Tomato says, was watching a video about a guy with a bunch of aquariums and had an octopus in one, had to keep it separate and out of sight from the other tanks, otherwise it would try to escape and eat the fish. Like, oh yeah,
It
when
wants to hunt.
the octopus was threatened a couple times in that documentary. One time it escaped a shark by just like heaving itself onto dry land.
Oh my gosh. That's pretty
and
sweet.
then like slurping its way back into the ocean later. And then another time it just straight up lost an arm
Slurp.
and then grew a new arm back. Just magically.
They can do that?
Yeah,
Like lizard tails?
they can regrow lost arms.
That's pretty sweet. So they're smart, but also much more physically competent than us.
They have no bones. Hold on, sir. Do not break any more geodes. Real quick.
Oh, okay. I stopped.
You can sell, if you've got minerals from the geodes, you can sell that and go back above 10k. I just need to purchase the coop upgrade real quick here. From Robin.
Yeah, go ahead.
I
Oh, you
think
need
that's
10K for the coop upgrade?
Big coop. Yes, 10k. That's right.
Okay, well then I need to make 5K to get the next pickaxe upgrade.
Understood. That might be tomorrow, I thought.
Yes, I think so.
We have
Which is all right.
19G.
I got the backpack upgrade at least, so we spent 20,000 gold today. That's a big deal. I don't know. We might have some stuff to sell. What about artifacts? Like Dwarf Gadget, the computer.
We want to hold on to one of those because we can make an item called a farm computer later.
Really?
But we can sell
What
the
does it do?
extras. I actually don't know. But I know we can make it.
You know about items that you don't know what they do?
Correct.
Baylor. You've taken Encyclopedia to a level that even I didn't understand.
I haven't read all of the things yet, you know?
My purpose is not to document why. I have only been tasked with remembering what.
Simply absorb the knowledge that I am coming to contact with.
That's right. Put the knowledge into the slot. Make the right selection. Okie dokie. How many copair do I need for a furnace?
20
Oh,
copper ore,
20.
I believe.
20.
I can help you get more
Alright.
if you would like.
I am going to come to the mine. Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm going to do that too. Yeah, because I want to make a furnace, because I want to, you know, finish more quests. I'm driven by making the exclamation point go away.
That's real.
That's so real.
Well, I will meet you at the mines then.
That sounds like it's going down. Meet you at the mines.
Yeah.
What did you say, bro? Meet you at the mines. 15?
15.
Bingo. Together we journey forth. I
This is
finally have
also
an
a good source
upgraded
of
thing.
bug meat.
Oh yeah, which
So
I
that you
need to
can
make
get-
more bait.
That's right.
Oh, there's a crab. I like it when they turn into crabs.
Crab.
I still haven't watched that carcinization video. Have you seen that yet?
I've not.
About every species turning into crabs?
I'm
bring
familiar
this up
with the concept.
very often. Like, conceptually, I love this, but I've still never watched the actual YouTube video about it. This is like my favorite dinner topic right now too, so I really need to watch the material.
It's just the superior body shape, really.
I mean, I have often thought that I'd like to grow up and become crab. I found the latter once we finish getting all the things we want.
Oh, that's
But there's quite a bit of stuff in here.
No crabs allowed.
What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be an astronaut. What about you, Billy?
I want to become
I want to
crab.
be crab. I found another Jode. Nice.
Forward to the lower place.
The lower place.
So I've noticed that the different types of like rock in the mines
Uh-huh.
drop different stuff and have different amounts
Really?
of
They have
durability.
different loot tables?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got an invasion.
Like the gray potato shaped, like steel gray potato shaped ones.
Yes.
Drop
The
2
ones that
stone.
can be crabs?
No. The ones that can be crabs are like the triangle
These
ones.
bigger ones. Yeah, these are harder. These right here?
Yeah, those drop 2 stone usually.
I
Whereas-
wonder if that's because they're harder to break. I think that they might... I think that... Well, I don't know. They're probably the same, actually, aren't they? Man, I can't hit these bugs.
Are they bugging you?
They are bugging me, Baylor. Particularly because I think we need to kill those for one of the equipment. There's like a sword that you can get if you kill enough of those.
There's a slay quest for every type of monster.
Speaking of Slay Quest, have you played Storybook Brawl yet?
I still haven't. I've managed to evade
When are we
it.
going to play that together? We got to do it.
Gonna do it.
It's so
Maybe
good.
we make a date for next sesh? Be a storybook
I think I'd
Brawl
like
collab?
that. I mean, it's tough because I want to play Stardew too, right? I feel like I'm choosing between my children, and I don't even want children, so it's a metaphor that's mostly lost on me, but I think it's correct.
Very
How to do
apropos.
both? We just need more.
We need to do both. We just need a device that creates more
Sessions.
time.
Yeah, some kind of a time device. I have a proposal. What if, for the storybook... All right, now this is crazy, and it requires us to, as noted, invent a little bit of time. There's a couple ladders back over here, too. What if, for the storybook, we did it as a YouTube video? Ooh.
Oh,
Like a little collab YouTube situation?
okay. I could be convinced.
Be copacetic. I feel like there's legs to this plan. And I've learned a lot about that from working with Raps, how to do like... Because, you know, basically everything that he does is it's all about setting up the scenes to look as good as possible so that you can then do the whole thing in a single take, no editing.
Yes. Yes.
That's the only way to produce
Yes.
as much content as he does, right? Like, just the only way.
Is you got to upgrade your OBS skills.
Yep.
And then
Which would be good practice for me.
live take.
Because I suspect, you know, obviously our stream communities have been long united since the ancient days of the Slay the Spire Republic. But our YouTube communities,
They may be different people. I hadn't considered that.
I suspect that there is some Venn diagram that could be lapped. Some diagrammatic lappage.
Yeah. Some serious overlapping circles, you know?
Some Chip and Joanna Gaines shiplap situation that we can get into.
Yeah. Like Olympic ring logo.
I didn't watch the I remember when I was a
didn't watch single
kid.
thing this
I
year.
know, right? When I was a kid, it was like the Olympics was such a big thing, and you watched it with the family and stuff. And I have not watched Olympics in a long time, actually. I feel kind of bad about it, weirdly. I almost feel kind of guilty.
Betrayed your country. Actually, I feel a little sad knowing, in retrospect, how hard Canada slayed it at the medals this year.
Right. Right, and just in general, I mean, it's one of the coolest, most historic athletic performances. It's not even like you have to keep up with, the NFL. It's like you watch every 2 to 4 years. So
True.
It's not that much of an ask.
There's so much content.
I know, that's the thing, right? It's like, how can I watch the sports when I haven't even finished an Elden Ring? Absolutely. I can't even get to Elden Ring. That's why I brought up Pokemon to begin with. I can't even get to Elden Ring yet because I'm still like trying to complete Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Oh man, I have not had the pleasure of trying out the Pokemon Legends title.
It's nice. It's very meditative. I mean, it's like it's kind of got that Breath of the Wild appeal when you're just in exploration mode.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go out and just see the world and poke around and look at the Pokemon and be like, wow, look, they're really there. That's it. That's the Pokemon. And then you catch them in horrifying, ridiculous quantities, right? having set foot on this soil, I will now catch 6,000 of you. Yeah, exactly. But it is very fun. But I'm in the post game. I'm like trying to 100% the Pokedex so that I can, catch a god. So that's nice. Fun.
That's basically what I'm trying to do in Elden Ring, except I'm trying to kill a god.
Yes, they don't usually let you kill the Pokemon. It's not very brand consistent.
It's not.
But in the early games, they did die, right? There was the whole thing at the cemetery.
Yeah. Pokemon Tower.
And it was like, they even mentioned firearm. Do you remember this? One of the Pokemon's graves said that it got shot, which is like really grim. I can't imagine them saying that now, right? It's like, guys. Oh, true. Dragonos says, but Teak, you do have a child, Junie. Yes, that's true. My fur child. I do have one child.
The Pokemon do like shoot each other. We've got moves like Flash Cannon and there's even
now there's Clawitzer.
Yeah.
Which is like it's like those pistol shrimp. I mean, it creates a sun tip. Oh god, it's
the howitzer shrimp.
Yeah, exactly. Suddenly it's quite late.
Nighttime.
I don't know. I guess we'll go back and be safe. Do we need to keep the crabs for anything? I feel like I'm playing RuneScape.
They may be sold.
Okay.
Can't imagine there's a use for crabs in large quantities, unless crab cakes turns out to be a really good recipe or something. But
crabs in lobbies. Going to jail for poaching in the Safari Zone? Yeah, no lie. Yeah, there's like a lot of really grim stuff in the history of Pokemon, and a lot of the descriptions and stuff, particularly of ghost Pokemon, are kind of like, whoa.
Yamask.
Writers?
Flops its soul.
Hello? Yeah, exactly.
Like, the mask they carry is the face they had when they were human formerly. That's something I remember
so
vaguely.
Scary.
You look at it and cry sometimes.
Oh God.
Which is, what you would do, really.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Magmortar Octillery. Yeah, we've got some other bombardment Pokemon names. Level up in foraging.
Bombardment Pokemon. I like that I think we should do a Pokemon taxonomy video where we try to align.
We like map the evolutionary tree of Pokemon.
Yes.
Yes.
How fun would that be?
We track the evolution of body shapes, like see where in the family line particular quantities of limbs got picked up. Yes, I'm all about that.
And then there gets to be some weird nature versus nurture genetic business because it's like we're not sure when the literal trash bag Pokemon evolved, but we do know that it evolved. We suspect it had to do with society in some way. We don't fully understand it. That would be a fun video. That feels like very Brian David Gilbert kind of thing. Like, I tracked the evolutionary history of all 800 Pokemon.
Yes. And rated them by tastiness.
Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh. That's a huge project. Holy crap.
There's too many Pokemon now, man.
Yeah, I mean, Truth. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go make a pickaxe real quick before.
Don't forget to watch the TV. and
Before
learn
the
how to
money
make-
go away.
You're going to learn how to make bread, Teak.
Oh.
If you don't watch television right now, you will fail to grasp the concepts required for bread making.
This is your only chance to know how to bread.
Yes.
Have you ever tried to make bread?
Yes, I've made
Really?
beer bread, like 3 ingredient
cool.
bread before, a couple times. It's not too hard.
Nice.
I've
I asked
become,
because
I wouldn't really call this bread, but I've become more practiced at making biscuits from scratch. for, practice
yeah.
times.
Yeah, and that is the freaking play, man. I love some
so-
scratch
those are
biscuits.
so
Holy
tasty.
crap. The reason that I ask, I have never made bread, but my grandmother is like quite an accomplished baker.
But would you
And
call
when
yourself
she
a bread
first-
winner?
A breadwinner? No, that's my wife these days. Yeah, long
Since you
gone
gave
are
up
the
your
days when I
lucrative
was the
job to
breadwinner.
become internet person.
Instead, I am internet. Yes, yeah, but it's so much more fulfilling.
Yes, it
The,
is.
the quality and content of my soul.
I can, you can preach me that, brother, friend. It is-
You can choir my preaching all
Yeah,
day with
I
that
am-
one.
I'm very happy to say goodbye, farewell, and never again to traditional employment.
Yes, adieu. Absolutely.
Adieu.
Well, it's a privilege, right? It is
It
a
is.
privilege. There's no doubt about that.
1000%. I am extremely lucky to be in this position, and there are literally thousands of people who are
Yes.
required to help me do
Yes.
that.
Yes.
To which I am
Yeah.
perhaps eternally grateful.
Yep. And if it weren't for Bevan, I would not be here either. I mean, like the local partnerships, the out of stream partnerships is crucial. Very big deal.
Yes. Just somebody to help you get by in the day to day is tantamount. Paramount.
Simple things like making sure that you eat. I needed that anyway because my brain is a firestorm. PokemonAncestry.com. I was saying something, Baylor, but I lost my thread. I don't remember what it was. Oh, Moonlight Jellies tonight. We have an event, so we can meet all the townspeople.
Yes, you can meet every person. I actually haven't done that either, so that's my opportunity as well.
We're questing out here. Oh, I remember I was going to tell you about the bread thing. Man, our conversations are so active and dynamic that I lose track of where we were. And you know,
Happens all the time.
really graceful people just let the previous conversational line go, right? That's the really graceful thing to do. Is like, oh, the moment passed. I don't have to talk about that. But I am not graceful.
Right, but that's not
And
the
I will, like-
completionist approach to
Yes,
conversation.
exactly. We're min-maxing. Exactly. I need to finish the thought that I had. When my grandmother first started baking bread, and she's like quite good at baking, but when she first started baking bread, her first 3 loaves came out so dense that she used them as a doorstop. And so that's why I asked if you had gotten into this, because I wanted to hear if you had the same experience.
The human experience is anytime you're trying something new for the very first time, whether it be baking or public speaking or playing a particular game, you're gonna have making a lot of mistakes initially. You're gonna have a
Yes.
bad time, and then
You're gonna have
it's from the mistakes that you
Yep.
learn and you adapt.
See,
you
and that's why
evolve.
I say you're going to have a good time. Like, it's all about changing your goalposts, right? When we expect that we're going to do something that we have no experience with and nail it on the first try, that's a setup to be really frustrated your entire life.
That is setting up your expectations for disappointment. Disappointment
Yes,
in yourself,
exactly.
which is some of the hardest disappointment to manage, too.
It's the worst. Yeah. And that's why I always go in with the expectation that I'm going to make a big mess of it, but at least it'll be really cool.
Yeah. If you
It'll be
expect to
my
act
mess.
like a goof, I expect you shall succeed.
It's one of my greatest talents, so yeah, I'd say so.
So the festival today is towards the evening. Would you like to foray back into the
10
mines
p.m.
again?
I do not have a pickaxe this time, so
I
if you
got
just
you
want me to
covered.
be your bodyguard,
Yeah,
then yeah, let's do it.
that.
I'm getting quests done. I just need to pick up this copper bar, and then I'll be ready to rock.
Sweet. I've got 29. All right.
And I can take the tram. So nice to
Oh
have
yeah,
the
you're
tram.
actually like right there instantly.
Yep.
I'll be at floor 70. One.
One of my chatters says, I baked bread once and it came out perfect on the first and only try. Batting 1,000. Yeah. Never try again.
That's the other option is like do it once meticulously, and then quit while you're ahead.
Yes.
After spending like 3 times the required time to make sure it went really well.
Never go again. We're up to 2 battery packs. I don't know if we got any others, if they're in anyone's inventory or something, but like, yeah, we got some nice thunderstorms.
Eventually, we'll need 1 per player, I think, to open the safe in the bus tunnel.
Right.
Be more for,
and there might be 1 in a pack of some kind.
Yeah, exactly.
Where are you at? Are you at 15? I'm here.
I am at 72.
70?
72.
Okay, you went deep. You went
Iceland. So there should be a way down on 71. Yeah, there you go.
I found you.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it was easy. Okay, just leave me any of the slashing and bashing.
You've got skeletons to kill then, friend.
I couldn't see that rock.
Why'd the old man
It's
fall
funny,
down the well?
actually. I thought that I would get quite ahead of you since I don't have anything else to do, but I have not gotten
Can't get ahead of me when I'm the one digging a tunnel.
That's right. It's pretty narrow in this place. Oh, cool. There's our first little batch of iron.
I touched a haul yesterday.
I'm still using...
I was able to find like 10 iron deposits in one little floor.
Oh, wow. Nice. I'm still using this obsidian edge, by the way. Have you found any better weaponry than that?
I don't think we'll find better weaponry until...
Skull Caverns.
Skull Caverns. You can also buy better weaponry at the Adventurers Guild, but it's like 25,000 for something better.
Oh yeah. That we don't have the funds. Okay, so then in that case, it's kind of just like barely survive just enough to get a little bit of progress, so that we can suddenly get quite a bit stronger.
Yes. The other things that we can do to gear ourselves up include occupying our ring slot with stuff.
Oh, it's Sunday. We could have gone to the traveling market.
Oh, that's right. Yes, we could have. So there are rings you can craft to improve your combat stats, and you can also use food buffs to help out.
Yeah, that's a good point. I keep forgetting. You know, really, cooking is one of the strongest things in this game, and I just like horrifically underutilize it unless I'm playing solo. I've not cooked a single thing. I didn't even watch any of the videos until today. That was my first cooking show. Oh my gosh. Freaking Marowak over here is throwing bones. I didn't know they could do that.
Your bone friend.
My bone friend. Hello, Skelly, my old friend.
Have you heard the fan theory that Marowak was originally supposed to evolve into Kangaskhan, or that Cubone was supposed to evolve into Kangaskhan of the original Pokemon?
No. Divulge your secrets.
So, visually, these creatures look rather similar. Cubone is a creature crying for the loss of its mother.
Right?
Whereas its mother's dead skull. And Kangaskhan is this, like, parent kangaroo Pokemon that is missing an offspring correspondent.
Right.
And the corroborating piece of evidence that lends, I think, some evidence to this theory is that in the game code of the original Pokemon games, in their and like the index number, the internal
the internal index, not the Pokedex.
Yeah, not the Pokedex, but the internal game index. Kangaskhan comes after, I think, right after Marowak, where they're ordered in such a way. This is also the same thing that causes Missing No to evolve into a Kangaskhan. Because I think there was originally supposed to be something that evolved into Kanga. That's the missing piece, is that Kangaskhan is something that it really seems like it should be evolved.
So do you think it was going to be a 3 evolution, like Cubone, Marowak, Kanga, or was it going to be, maybe that was when they first thought of doing alternate evolutions, but they couldn't implement that in the first game?
I like that idea too.
Because alternate evolutions came only a generation or 2 later, right?
Well, we had Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon in Gen 1.
They already had stone evolutions. But in later generations, they started having different terms of the alternate evolution, like evolving with a certain friendship level or in a certain place at a certain time of day.
Yeah. It got really complicated with it. Pulling a certain item while being traded. Ugh.
Right. Yes, and then you don't have any friends, and so you don't have anyone to train with, so you have to ROM hack the game,
You have to,
and
you have
play
to
by
go out,
yourself.
search for a life partner, and then marry them just to get somebody to trade Pokemon with.
Just like finances and law, there is nothing stronger for Pokemon trading than getting wifed up. I do take you to be my lifelong Pokemon trader till the day that I die. I just like to imagine this, like the world's worst proposals. Will you be my forever trader?
Oh wow, you got a lot of work to do here, friend.
Oh my, I've got a lot of fighting to do. And then Baylor's like, it's okay, I've got a sword too. You didn't think that I'd really trust you to fight everything.
A lot of enemies.
Yeah. I thought you would roll up with just a shield, you know? Hold it up.
Go full tank.
Full tank mode, yeah, exactly. Oh, that might have been one of the scrolls we're missing, actually.
It looked like
check.
Scroll 3. That's the green one.
I cannot recall which we're missing. I should check. Ah, Swampert said, if I recall correctly, there was supposed to be a lot more Stage 3 evolutions, but they had to be cut to save game space.
Interesting.
Interesting. And then in Gen 2, they had so much extra space after they compressed it that they added a whole extra game into
Yeah, they added
it.
the entire first game, basically.
That's
And
so
it's still one of the greatest games. Oh, it's festival time.
Oh, shall we go then?
Yes, to the beach. Quickest way to get there is to head to the town.
Good
minecart.
news. That was Scroll 2, which is one that we're missing. Yay. Hooray.
Wonderful.
Research into the Dwarven language. I take you to be my forever trainer until we both should white out. And on the day that you find me, lying at the Pokemon Center, being revived by a team of Blissies.
Will you be the Volbeat to my Illumese?
Put that on the wall.
The Metapod to my Kakuna?
The Rayquaza to my band
The
list.
Jesse to my James?
The Meowth to my generational wealth.
That's right.
Meowth. Man, every once in a while, I feel so bad. Every once in a while, I try to go back and watch the Pokemon anime, and it is really, really hard.
Yeah.
I'm always like, it's such a nostalgia experience. It'll be so fun.
Just watch the highlights reel on YouTube.
Exactly. Can I watch like the clips montage? That's what I really want. Best of. Pikachu!
Yeah, I've
Pikachu!
learned-
Pikachu! Pikachu! I want that. I want 10 hours of Ash saying
Yeah.
Pikachu. That's really what I want.
Just run the original YouTube, the original Pokemon series through like a YouTube poop generator and feed it directly
Yes.
to Sneakyteak's brain.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
the format he wants. Just randomly sliced, remixed.
Put it directly to my old brain, okay? Just skip the full frontal cortex. I don't even really want to observe it. I want you to just feed it into my
Soundbites.
brainstem. All right, I've talked to everybody.
Callbacks.
How do we begin the jellies? Who's in charge around here? It's probably the mayor, right?
Isn't it?
It's the mayor, ain't it? Aye.
All right, what am I missing here? I think I got everybody there.
The mayor won't talk to me, Baylor. Am I not VIP
Only
enough?
speak to the host.
Oh.
Is it Harvey?
Maybe it's Abby? No. Wait, like the host of the...
Yeah, sorry.
Do we have to?
I have to speak to the mayor to get the jellies to do the wiggle wiggle.
I see. You're still.
Oh, there's Wizard hiding in the back.
To the towns. Oh right, I forgot about. I think I've been to the Wizard already.
How did you find me back here? I thought it was well hidden. He says.
Like way over on the side island, right? They always do that.
Yeah, he's tucked into the bushes.
It's amazing. And then you've got Linus over here too, who saved my life a few times and not charged me a penny. Kind man.
He's a nice dude. He'll teach you how to make bait.
Oh yeah.
Soup. All right. Launch the boats.
Launch. There they go. Oh, there's a fishing spot. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh no, let me at him. I need it.
Catch the jellies.
So peaceful. Doesn't one of them come in upside down or something? There's some little Easter egg. I seem to recall.
I know there's a different colored one.
Yes, there's like a pink one or something. Blue, green. One of the colors. If I sit and list long enough, I'll hit it. Oh, little babies.
Simply list every color that's ever existed.
That's Marsimba, yeah. Oh, you think you know colors? Right, it's this green one that... It looks different, too. Kind of looks like a flower.
Yeah, there it is. It's like the...
It's coming right up to you.
It's like the pre-evolved jellyfish from Gen 5? Question mark? Pokemon?
Oh, the fossil one?
No, it evolves into gelatin. I don't remember what the name of the
Oh, yeah,
is.
it becomes a ghost.
Yes, the
Yes.
ghost jellyfish.
Yes. That one showed up, I think, in the new Pokemon Snap, which really is like the ideal format for Pokemon, I think.
Oh, I've not had the joy of playing the new Snap.
So brilliant. It's so brilliant. An on-rails shooter without the bitter aftertaste. How do you do that?
The bitter
Good idea.
aftertaste. I like that. Truth. So another
Go
thing that
to
we
bed.
need for, well, not need, but we're gonna want if we want to go to Skull Caverns, bombs. Lots.
Yeah.
of bombs.
Because otherwise, not enough energy, right? So we need the aid.
Yeah, it's also you have to go fast because you can't save your progress in Skull Caverns. You must go deep in one day, and the only way to do that really quickly is to blow it all to hell.
Or build those crazy, like, 100,000 material ladders.
Yes, you can also do the staircase mats, but...
Seems like that's not efficient. Swampert says Frillish is the name of the Pokemon we were thinking of.
Frillish.
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct.
Ah, yes. Frillish. Did you see the new ones? The Spain starters?
Spain
The new starters? Yeah, the next gen is going to be in basically Spain.
We've already announced
And
it. Jeez. Did not
at the
realize
end of this
we're
year,
moving
dog.
that fast. Heck yeah.
There
I've not
is
seen
no
the
time to
starters.
not be buying things, says all major video game companies.
I'm on
Thou
board.
shalt fork thine wallet over.
I'm on board. All right,
Yeah,
it's
I
first
like
of
them.
fall.
Oh yeah, new crops.
Sprinklers, says Izzy. Well, guess what? Beach Farm says, too bad.
No sprinklers. Oh no, did we make a bunch of... I mean, we can use the
You can
sprinklers
try
in the
them, but
greenhouse.
I don't think they're going to do anything.
Yeah, apparently it doesn't work on Beach Farm, so we're told.
There might be some soil we have that they do work on, and they will work in the greenhouse. But yeah, they're not gonna...
Oh, are they in the one area that's like special? Yeah, this says down to the left.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Okay, yeah, Misty Ice Drop says you can use them in the area in the middle left of your farm. Yo, check this out. Okay,
Middle left. Oh, here. Oh, very good, very good.
begin the hoeing. What's the range on these?
These are just the immediately adjacent diagonal
Okay,
and
okay,
orthogonal
okay.
tiles. These should all be quality sprinklers. That explains where all our material went.
Yes.
And that means it's pumpkin planting season. Oh boy.
But don't you want to make a 3-buy for pumpkins to make a super pumpkin?
Yes, but you can't really do that with these sprinklers, unfortunately.
Okay. Maybe we still do that up top and just water that.
I need to grab a few things.
I wonder if my pickaxe is ready. Probably not, right? I think I put it yesterday. It takes 2 days. Man, speaking of trying to speed up time-restricted activities, so we're doing this bathroom renovation. Have I talked to you about this at all?
I heard a little bit of during the pre-stream.
The rumblings?
Haven't heard much of your bathroom renovation experience.
Well, I'm not going to tell you much of it because, frankly, I'm playing Stardew Valley right now, so I don't want to think about it. I'd be glad to some other time. But one thing that is just a truth is that I think post-pandemic, kind of everybody spent so much time in their house, and then also people had kind of a little bit more spare cash because they weren't traveling and stuff. And so basically, home projects have gone up a ton. And you combine that with all sorts of supply chain problems. Materials are super expensive. Everything's kind of back ordered, but particularly every contractor, like at least in all of Texas, has like a 6-month backlog. I mean, they just have so much demand, right?
We've got far from the only industry, I'm sure, where between the supply chain effects and a shift in broad consumer demands, because we're acting differently in very large numbers, have created like insurmountable backlogs or outright starvation, perhaps, for others.
Yep, exactly. And I was talking to, because I just went on this trip to New Orleans with friends of ours, and one of the guys works, he's an engineer who works for a fab on the West Coast. So they make they're like core to the process of making silicon chips and things like this, right? And what I hadn't realized, I kind of thought that all of this silicon, all of these circuit boards, all these chips were super, super back ordered just because people were making more computers. And he was like, no, dude, every industry in the world is computerizing rapidly, right? So the demand for chips has gone up like crazy because all of these big construction companies are now automating a ton of their machines and stuff like that.
And rare minerals used for certain kinds of computing pieces are becoming increasingly difficult to come by as well. True.
All of our very precious, low resistance materials, right? And all of our, yeah.
Oh, what the heck is that?
Anyway, all of this to say that our tile guy tried to move up on us by 2 weeks, which is really spooky because when they say we'll be there on March 21st, you plan all of the project around being ready for them by March 21st.
Right.
And
so then the tiles if the floor isn't otherwise prepared. Right?
If the sheetrock is not up, that's the big thing, right? If your studs are still exposed, they can't put tile on that wall. And so all of a sudden they're like, hey, we can come this week. And so the contractor and I have been super floundering to try to put sheetrock on the wall and get everything closed up and ready for them to do the work. Because I want them to come, but we're, super not ready. And so it has been. But it's good, man. It's good work. It's going to look awesome. And it's exciting to there was a vicious leak in that room. I mean, we had to do it. It wasn't a can we? It was we have to, right? And so I'm quite excited to upgrade my quality of life.
You're the homeowner. This is your property. Yep. You need to ensure
it's not a rental. I can't
damage.
Just ignore the problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's definitely a different beast.
It is, but it's a good beast. Give someone a gift. How to win friends. I have to give someone a gift. Am I farming level 1 yet? How am I not farming level 1? Oh, I am! Oh, good! Okay. Gotta make a scarecrow.
Alright, no one must ever touch that tile.
We do not go there. Speaking of tile, though, I've spent quite a lot of my wakeful lifetime over the last 2 months looking at tile, and it's a lot. But it is pretty cool, though. Are all of our things with the sprinklers going to run into scarecrow problems? Because there's no spaces.
We definitely need some scarecrows down.
Yeah, like
Yes,
we're gonna lose
plant pumpkin seeds.
We're gonna lose hella crops in here, I think. Awkward Turtle says, "Remind me to never buy a house." You can buy new houses, and then you won't have to worry about any of this stuff for like a while. Oh, we lost a fence post?
Yeah, fences decay over time.
Okay. The cows will escape.
Got one more seed for pumpkin, but I'm not going to make an asymmetric plot. Refuse.
It just can't be done.
Mustn't.
TQ ordered your Uffizi. I have not yet spent $2,000 on a faucet, but I do dream of it.
If you'd like to give Teak $2,000 to spend on a faucet, he does have a donation link right below his stream that you can use.
Exactly. I should have a Patreon tier, which is like, buy me completely frivolous household installments. Like, I want you to get me enough money that I can afford to just put a gold-plated, cabinet in my kitchen. That's what I need.
Gotta have the gold-plated toilet, man.
Gotta get those. I think that stuff looks so gaudy. Honestly, some of the like really gold heavy, super fancy, my dad owns a dealership kind of bathrooms. I'm like, guys, but matte black looks so much better. Matte black.
Black is always in style.
It does make me feel better though, like because when I saw Uffizi, I was like, surely this is the most ridiculous. There is nothing more frivolous than this, surely, right?
Well,
and then,
but actually,
and then there is exactly, and then there is exactly.
Oh no, I missed Clint.
Guess I'll go fishing.
Oh, so actually, another thing that I've randomly learned about later game that I've not actually experienced, but something you can get later that you'll appreciate.
Sure.
Is a key to the town that allows you to go into people's houses after they close and get services later than usual.
Oh, wow. That's kind of, I don't know how I feel about that, like, morally.
Yeah, you're, like, making them work overtime.
Like, I know that we've give a lot to this town, but rolling up to Clint's shop at, 2 in the morning and being like, make me a pickaxe. It's a little extreme. I need you to upgrade my materials right now.
Do it. Midnight labor. It's on the docket.
Do you pay overtime to these people? Double overtime?
No, regular price.
Regular price, see? And then, meanwhile, Animal Crossing, if you want to sell things to the Nooklings after hours, they charge you a 20% surcharge.
It's amazing.
I know. These profiteering raccoons, man, it's ridiculous.
Great.
Teak, they're Tanukis. That's why its name is Tom Nook. Man, in Monster Sanctuary... You know what? Never mind. We shan't go there. But I did see some raccoons on a swamp when I was in New Orleans. And they're very
cool.
cute.
I haven't seen a raccoon in quite a while. I don't get them around.
I mean, they're
often much.
They're everywhere.
I mean, only for you're at night though, of course.
Yeah, and I suspect that when it gets very cold, they kind of hide more, huh?
One would have to imagine.
I don't know about that because I live in Austin, and cold is something that only happens often enough to. It only happens often enough to shut down the whole state and ruin everything for a week, and then it goes away.
It snowed today, Teak, here.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I'm jealous.
I had to shovel the driveway this morning.
I miss that, honestly. I mean, not the shoveling the driveway part, that's pain. But the snow I do miss.
It's beautiful stuff.
We have new fish, right?
Yes, we have new fish. You can now catch tiger trout in the river.
Okay.
Which, fun fact, are the only fish in the game that cannot reproduce in a fish pond.
Okay, interesting.
And the reason for that is that real tiger trout, which are a hybridized offspring of trout and something else. I don't remember actually, but they're
Like
the
a
real
char or something?
real life tiger trout are sterile because they are a hybridized
Oh my God.
species. That
Wait, so we made a mule of the fishing world? I didn't know that.
they occur naturally too, but yes.
Okay. Curious. If they're occurring naturally, then they must be closely related. It's like two different trouts, or trout and a salmon or something.
Yeah. Yeah, but the chromosome count or something prevents viable offspring, viable gametes from being generated by these creatures, so they can't reproduce. But of all of the fish in Stardew Valley, including ones that are mystical and made up, that's the only one that can't recreate itself in a fish pond.
I love the I love this concept of like an insistence on immersion and reality, but only in a very limited scope, right?
Yes.
Like, as you say, there are literal mystical fish and unicorns, but the tiger trout, they can't reproduce.
That's right.
That's not real. You are able to go into a dungeon in which you are assaulted by animate ghosts and skeletons, but you should know that tiger trout can't make babies. That's not real.
Gotta know, yeah. Although I do appreciate when moments like that in games turn to learning about the interactions of the real world, which is precisely how I came to know that real tiger trout are sterile and hybrid creatures.
Yes. So it sounded like I was just being kind of dismissive and facetious, but there was an element of actually appreciating particularly when it comes to ecology stuff. I just like that stuff. And so I like when games preserve little bits of it, you know. When you're playing a creature collector and some little bit of that creature relates to a real life animal or real life, you know, behavior. Like that stuff is super cool. It's just funny contextually, I guess. It would be like watching the movie Wanted, but then they insist on being hyper realistic about how ballistics work while also bending bullets. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, guys, I see you. You're making choices about which truth to preserve.
Yeah, choosing which hill to die on, you know?
Exactly. Are there any other fish that we need to donate that show up in the fall? Bream, chub, any of this stuff? Are we Gucci? I guess I can look too.
We do need a tiger trout that will finish off the river fish bundle, and then we need a walleye, which are available in fall, and night fish.
Oh, nice.
Let's see if I can catch one right now.
Nice. Walleye. Are walleye like in the lake?
I think they're a river or lake fish.
Okay.
They're not an ocean fish, I don't believe.
Yes. That's true in the real world too. Freaking good.
But in the real world are magma eels, saltwater or freshwater fish.
That's a good point. I think that's well, you know, we have to imagine that there are many salts in their water.
That's true.
That much is true. Okay, there's tiger
some
trout.
carbonate salts.
Oh God, it's 150.
Some chloride salts. Oh, he's going down.
No, I didn't get inside.
I distracted him successfully.
Not like this. I hadn't had any pass out yet.
Didn't make it to bed.
I don't think I've had a single day playing this game where I haven't passed out at least one time.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Chat says the tiger trout may also only show up in the rain. So, you know, all the conditions.
All the conditions. There's plenty of rainy days in fall, though.
Just like the real world, Teak fell asleep unceremoniously in the dirt while trying to read about fish. My steel pickaxe is ready. Let's go, baby. Dr. Harvey only charged me $149, and not too bad.
I'll make sure the cows actually get milked.
That's a milking. Night fishing bundle. Oh yeah, okay. So we need but walleye and trout. That's it. At least for the fishing bundles, which means we can finish those bundles this month.
Yes.
We're gonna be done.
Yes. And
that's hot.
Pan for ore.
But the walleye is a night fish in the river or lake. That's what you said. Okay. Wicked. Sick. Can I kick it? It's a pretty good reward, Onio. Reward. Less than 3. We could all use a little more less than 3.
Yeah. Moo. The cheese is online. Yes. I'm on cheese duty.
There's something happening in the town. It's the new bulletin board. Special orders. Nice.
Yes, that's available too. Sweet. So we get to choose one of 2 special orders.
Robin just hard called out Lewis. Lewis said, "Oh, this is our special orders board. Robin and I built it." And Robin said, "Lewis, all you did was hold the nails." That's so hardcore, dude. Just put that mayor in his place. I love how that's a running theme in this game. Everyone's like, "You don't do anything. Why are you the mayor?" But everyone likes him, so it's the charisma.
But organizing is a real thing, though.
It is.
It's a true value. But yeah, Lewis.
Listen, if I didn't think that, I wouldn't think very highly of my own job. So I
That's
have to think
true.
organization is a big thing.
Good. And I'll not needlessly defend the mayor. I'll enter to suck it.
Also, I used to be a product manager, a job to where when someone asks you what you do, you have to spend an hour trying to convince them that your job is real. So yeah, I get it. I make the pieces work together
So
better.
is
I'm a
that-
people person.
Is that more or less true now that you play video games as your job?
What do you mean? What is what more or less true?
Do you have to convince more people that your job is real?
Honestly, more.
Yeah.
Because before they would be like, your job was real because it was in the context of large business.
Right, you've got like a position and a title and a salary.
Right.
And all that.
Right.
Yeah,
and
you're
now I
just
have to be like,
Man
it's
on
like
the
a radio
internet
DJ.
doing his thing.
My grandson plays
Yeah, just
Roblox.
the one at the kitchen.
Do you play Roblox for money? No, ma'am.
I think I'm gonna put a sign outside the house that has the kitchen to indicate there's a kitchen in there.
That's smart. That's smart. Okay, so we have 2 special orders and we can choose one.
Yes.
One is community cleanup. I have an idea. There's a lot of trash in the water. Why don't we fish some out to make the valley more beautiful?
That's the one I was telling you about. Trash duty.
Okay. Yep. And the other is cave patrol. The number of grubs in the local caves have made mining dangerous for other people, not me. There's good money for anyone willing to slay 50 of them. So, 50 grubs or trash in the water?
I think we should do trash duty. I mentioned it by name earlier.
Yep.
We gotta fulfill
I
that
agree.
prophecy.
All right, I selected trash duty. 20 pieces of trash, and then we have to dump it into the recycling bin behind the train platform. So there's a very specific place it needs to go. Now, historically, I was collecting trash and putting it into a chest. So the question is, do we have any of it? Probably not.
I do know that won't count. You have to gather new
Oh,
trash.
right, we need 20.
You need
Exactly.
20. And any type of trash type item will count. So driftwood, newspaper, all that stuff will.
Found a plant that's moving.
Will
Do you think
count.
that's a secret?
Could be. Oh, we got kegs, dude.
What is this?
Time for kegs.
Chat, is this an Easter egg? There's like, oh no, okay. It's supposed to be a wind effect, I think. There's a few of them that are moving. It's just flapping in such a peculiar way. It really looks like it's an animal. These
Joja-Cola
plants
is
are
not
alive.
trash, though, apparently.
What's that?
Joja-Cola apparently not trash. However,
That's right. That's a high quality brand name material right there. How can it be trash? It has 32 grams of sugar per can. It must be good. And I need it. It's my Joja-Cola and I need it now. So what comes after steel pickaxe? Is it gold or is it iridium?
gold, then iridium.
Okay.
Gold requires
How much is the gold? 10K?
$10,000.
But it's going to be worth it for the skull caverns, right?
Yes.
Yes, big worth. Okay.
Very much worth.
The walking plant, the thing that's real. Kudzu is a naturally occurring plant / weed that tends to grow like along roadsides and things, and is capable of growing up to, now go look this up because you're not going to believe it when I say it, up to 2 feet a day.
2 feet per day?
You can literally see it grow if you sit long enough.
How does that
That's
compare to
madness.
bamboo?
It is faster than bamboo, but bamboo does grow really fast. Bamboo is a grass, is a thing that a lot of people don't know. I mean, at least in terms of like the botany of it, right?
Yes.
It It is a grass. It is tree-like in that it gets like this hard stem and it grows very tall, but it's considered a grass. A monocot.
Monocot, I like that.
There you go. There's your plant facts for the day, Tweeshant. That's all you're getting. The rest you have to pay for.
It says there's gorgeous pictures of structures that have been overtaken by kudzu and abandoned.
Really? It's so cool. It's one of these plants which is like, it's kind of weird that I want to see it, but I do because it doesn't naturally exist anywhere I've lived. I think that the East Coast can get kudzu. I think like Carolina maybe gets some kudzu, but I've never seen it. Only in picture books. I've seen it once. Is it possible that some of the fishing treasure chests are special? This one had like a border around it.
Maybe.
I
know you
I've
can
never
get
seen
some
that.
very unusual items out of treasure chests.
Man, I got 15 bait. That's pretty good. I'm about it.
Expand our honey production if I can. Actually, do we have wood? Is that our limiting reagent here?
We have a decent amount of wood, but maybe like 100?
Yeah, I wouldn't call that decent.
What do we need? 800?
Several hundred at minimum. I'm gonna go
Okay.
tree chopping. I think that's what my job is now.
Okay. And the walleye is in the lake. I'm up here in the lake, so I'm just gonna keep spamming the lake fish.
You do it, man.
You do that.
Coal iron bar. Okay, I've got.
I'm
coal.
pleased at the quantity of fishing I've been allowed to do tonight. This emboldens the teak.
He's always allowed to fish.
We can't stop this man. We've tried. He just quits and goes to fish elsewhere. Onio said, I have this terrible weed that grows around my home that even pouring straight chemicals down into its interior/roots doesn't put a dent in its rapid spreading. You can just pour volatile chemicals on it and it's like,
Wow.
yes, I
Feed
love
me.
this.
You've killed all the
Feed me.
competition. Now I can alone move forward.
Oh my gosh, man. Have you considered incinerating the house and yard? Actually, burn back is effective for a lot of plants. A lot of plants that
Burn back.
it's hard to kill otherwise. Yeah, you literally hit them with the torch. Like
That'll do
cedar,
it.
the juniper cedar that we have here, if you cut them down flush with the ground, they will grow back. And so you can chemically treat them, but it's not really great to use a ton of chemicals. But if you torch them real hard, usually that will stop them. And burning things is natural.
That's true. Nature's way of resetting forest growth.
Oh, wow. Birds flew across my screen in the game. That.
Beautiful.
All natural arson. Oh no! Yeah, the thing that's funny about bamboo is it's definitely one man's trash, another man's treasure situation, right? Because it is a total weed, and it can be a pain to check if you've got it. My mom just pulled all the bamboo out from her backyard, and that was a pain. But in some places, they really like it because it can make kind of a natural fence line. It grows so thick that, if you don't have a fence, you don't want a fence, but you want a little bit of viewage cover from maybe, I don't know, like a green belt behind you or something.
Yeah, just
Then
like
bamboo
a
can do that
hedge.
for you. Exactly. A bamboo hedge. Yeah. That's the phrase.
Makes sense to me.
All right. Well, if we're going to get this deep into household botany, then it's time I teach you about post-tension slabs. Do you want to learn about post-tension slabs?
Post-tension slabs?
Yay! Teak, stop! No more construction! Teak, no!
No.
No, Teak, no! Close the floodgate! Hold the door!
Oh, somebody let Teak out of the cage again. Talking about construction stuff.
I'm not sure this topic of conversation is constructive anymore.
Oh, no! You had to get one in. I think that's only your second for the evening. That's pretty impressive for you. That's
I
good.
gotta leave them infrequent so they catch you off guard real good.
That's right. You want them to pop out
You gotta
unexpected.
sting.
Mm-hmm. If you don't see that 5-star red print on my back, then Didn't count. Jonk said my brain peaked when you talked about engines. I haven't talked about engines in a while. But I've been thinking about engines because I ran my engine on our oil for 10,000 miles on accident, which is not really very kind. It's not that bad, actually. It was.
Yeah,
I checked it. I pull the
bad.
dipstick every once in a while, so it's not like I never check it. And it had gotten a little dark and viscous at the bottom, but it wasn't like horrible. It didn't smell bad or anything, so it's all right. Seriously, oil, particularly like the natural oils, non-synthetic oils, they can start to smell bad. They'll like go rancid, which is very strange.
I believe it. Any kind of petroleum oil-based products, they're not exactly what I would call stable on the long term. They'll break down into simpler, smaller, grosser substances given enough time.
I see. And I mean, they're getting assaulted with heat, right? That's literally what they're doing, is minimizing friction in a high heat environment. So yeah, it's you got to change it. Yeah, with an old engine like we have, right, it's the piece of your car that you can't really surface. If you start to get scoring on the cylinders or whatever because you're not changing your oil, then you're out of car, basically.
Right,
so
you can't.
Can't really fix that.
It's no longer legal to ask a small child to crawl inside and scrape it off with a small file.
So small they can fit in an engine cylinder? Yeah. What kind of children do you have? You're working with pixies. But yeah, we got that bad boy fixed up. We took care of Ocean Man this week. He's in good shape.
Ocean Man.
We'll get another 150,000 miles out of this bad boy yet. I swear it.
Your approach to cars is admirable. Just like maximum
My approach to
resource
cars is
utilization.
cheap.
Yeah, cheap.
Yeah. But I like that. I mean, like I said this the other day, I just don't... Like, I don't want to make a new car. I want to use the car, right? Minus, you've got to think about, like, emissions and stuff. There's a limit.
Yeah.
People that are running cars to where it's, like, had to be grandfathered in because it produces, an airplane quantity of carbon emissions every time you start it up. It's like, okay, well, maybe that car can die, right? But my car is good. He just needs love and oil.
Don't we all?
Oil.
Let's see. I need the minerals.
It is 1 a.m. I thought I'd warn you because it crept up on me.
Good.
Also, I found a Yoshi egg while I was fishing? Question mark?
You found a dinosaur egg?
I did.
Dude.
Is that like a super rare thing? Is that how you get the dinosaur chickens?
We can indeed hatch that, given a sufficiently large coop, and breed dinos.
Wait, but do I give it to Gunther or no then?
I think we should hold on to the first one.
Okay. Don't give it to Gunther.
Don't
just
give
hatch
it to
it.
Gunther. Yeah.
Right, because we want to get the dino chickens. Right?
I think we need a deluxe coop for that, but
my chat is
Get a
emphatic.
deluxe coop.
Don't you dare give that dino away.
Because once you have the dino, you can reproduce the dino,
Right,
the dino
right.
can lay more eggs.
And then we can donate those eggs. Even Faely got in here. Tiki, no. Tiki, don't. Okay, I won't give it to Gunther. I won't even put it in a box. I'm just going to hold it. Gib dino. Gib dino. So, what do I need to do to hatch this bad boy?
It needs to go into the incubator in the coop.
Do we have that?
We have an incubator. I don't know if it'll let you. Let's find out. Take it to the coop.
Okay. By the way,
So the incubator is the raised platform next to the hay here.
Hey, let me do it.
Yes.
Let's go, baby.
Yo.
I could not catch a walleye, so I guess I'll work on that again today.
Go
Are we
for it.
sure that they're in the lake? Oh my gosh, we got our first batch of fruit. It all comes back. I got an apple.
The various things on the farm are starting to
It's happening.
pay off. I am excited.
I got a pomegranate. Do we have any more fruits?
I grabbed the fruit yesterday. They should come in at a rate of 1 per day per tree.
Wicked. Will it build up a couple? Or
Yes,
is it
they can accumulate up to 3. Yes, and we do need 3 apples for a bundle.
For
as
a
Faely
community
points
bundle?
out. That's correct.
Okay.
Oh,
Wicked.
yeah, and I have to milk the cows, otherwise we won't have any milk.
Oh, I got an octopus sign because I caught an octopus. Go me!
I thought it looked cute, so I put it on the sign.
I appreciate that. Apparently, we need some amaranth, which I don't know. No, I won't make that joke. I'm not sure what. That's like a purple grass.
Yeah, purple.
Purple grass. Okay.
Purple.
Fitness and lifestyle grass. Will the dinos eat your other animals? Asks my chat room. It was removed from the game after the incident.
I think that can happen in the Jurassic World game, where
Really?
you're the dinosaur park manager. You can definitely have
There was a
dinosaurs
game like
eat each
this?
other. Yeah, kind of recently
That's
actually.
What is it? Is it good?
I couldn't tell you. I've not played it personally. But
You're
it
peripherally
sure
aware
might
of
be.
it. Okay, it might be.
It sure might be.
Have we shaken that one bush behind the community center at that particular time of that particular day to get our
To get
stuffed
that
animal?
thingy. No, we have not
Yeah.
done that.
It's like on a specific day, but of each month, I think.
got a
I
very
don't think
odd name.
Yeah. I don't remember almost anything about it, but I do remember it.
Yes,
Exactly.
you've stirred the ancient memory banks as well. Jurassic World Evolution. Says Squeak. Was even free on the Epic a while ago, so those who are diligent on that might have picked it up.
There you go. The more you know. The more you know. We're still missing a hazelnut, by the way, for our fall forage.
Yes, I've noticed this. Keep an eye out on my foraging
I will.
measures.
Look closely.
Inspect tightly, my child.
Dye bundle.
Shard?
Oh, we need a duck feather.
Prismatic shard? Yeah, that's exciting news for Faely. All
What?
hail the prismatic shard.
Whoa,
Now
what's
she can
that
get cards
from?
from other colors. All the colors.
I thought that there was somewhere else that we needed an apple for. Is it just the 3 for the friendship bundle? Is that it?
I think that's it.
Oh, okay.
Right, the bees are happy.
It's kind of Planet Zoo with dinosaurs. All right, I got you. The bees. And you have to use 3 all at once? Well, this was a voyage that I made. Oh, we gotta catch more trash! I almost forgot.
Oh yeah, our trash journey. So if you want to catch trash specifically, floor 100 of the mine, or not 100,
Right.
the lava floor, whichever one that is.
Okay, I'll go
That's
do
the trash
that.
place.
Because frankly, I can't catch tiger trout because it's daytime, or it's not raining, and I can't catch walleye because it's daytime, is what I'm told. If I can believe the highly credible and accredited Tweeshot on this subject.
Ooh, credible and accredited. That's a double whammy right there.
It's fairly wham. I've learned all sorts of things from the highly credible and accredited. And famous. And rich.
Ooh,
Wow.
can't forget that.
Why is the lava filled with trash? Well, maybe it's a hobbyist lava.
Big business, I think.
Should I take the bait off? No, bait
That's
makes
right.
things
The
bite
pond,
faster.
the pond on the starting farm is 100% trash, but that's only true for the default farm layout, which we're not using.
Ah, we actually can catch something.
Yes, we've got like ocean fish available. Remember there being good trash in this pond too, in the desert.
I've been contemplating the fact that I said that the reason there's trash in the lava is that it's a hobbyist. I'm trying to figure out what hobby involves collecting and hoarding trash.
Collecting trash.
I guess that's kind of a subjective thing, huh? Some people might consider that what I did in Magic the Gathering was collecting and hoarding trash. But
Yeah, on some level, and you were collecting and hoarding things that might eventually become trash.
I
Used to fade a
saw
lot of
the
Magic
soul
cards.
Cardboard. No, there's no trash. When you look deeply into the Jace the Mind Sculptor, if you see trash, then you have not seen. You You must look again.
Close.
Maintaining a lava pool must be hella expensive. That's a good point. How does this lava stay molten, but also so well contained by this pond? It's a good point.
Asking the important questions.
Yeah, my chat is on this. By the end of this stream, we will have our own lava pond somewhere in Austin. Tell the authorities nothing about this. I worry that they may outlaw it. Yeah, and I caught a soda from the lava pond and then I drank it. Like I have no esophagus. It's gone.
There we go. I got some trash.
I'm getting some too. I'm up to something like 8 trash. I'm making progress. Okay, walleye is rain and the tiger trout is rain, says chat. Walleye is a triple whammy, fall, late, and rain. Although it might also be in winter, I would guess.
Well, it's definitely gonna be fishing time when it rains then. Amount of fate. Maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm wasting bait here, right? But I think it might make the trash bite faster.
It might. Yeah, I think it does, actually.
For real. For real, for real. Shopkeeper Cat says, this might, in fact, just be a giant pool of Big Red, and no one has had the gumption to try it. Oh my gosh. I haven't thought about Big Red in a long time. How are you going to make a soda that tastes like bubblegum? And how do you do it?
Why?
And why do you do it?
Why do you do it? Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Oh, we're gonna get the galaxy sword? Is that what's gonna happen? I see that you've got a prismatic shard.
There's a galaxy sword in this game?
Yeah. You bring the prismatic shard to a spot in the desert.
And it makes you a sword?
Yeah. You get light. I think there's lightning involved.
Oh my gosh. For real? This is a real feature in the video game?
Yeah.
Is it better than the
It's not even the best sword.
No.
I don't think.
But how do you get prismatic shard? Is it rare?
It is a very rare drop in the mines and in
Okay.
Skull Cavern.
Okay, but does Gunther need it? I feel like the little brother when once we start this, once we get into this rabbit hole where I start asking you about the knowledge, it's unending.
Unending.
But
I don't have all of
but
it.
how do we get the prismatic shard? Baylor?
It's like a 0.01% drop chance.
Oh my.
Diddly diddly.
Okay,
Just
but that's
gotta-
fine. We'll get a galaxy sword.
I know they can drop anywhere in the mines once you reach the bottom of the mines. So they're an unfrequent drop from anything now.
Oh wow. Hold up. There is a little ramp behind the train. Does that ever open?
Yes.
I don't remember this being here. What the heck is going on in
If you've taken
my...
a look at a good look at the world map, you might notice that there's a few question mark spots that we haven't been able to fill out yet.
I don't even know that world map exists. M for map.
One of the inventory tabs.
I got it. I got that bad boy open. Question marks that we haven't been able to check out. Well, yeah, we haven't gotten to the quarry yet, but that's not new. I remember the quarry. Remember the quarry.
The map. Desert, quarry, secret woods. Oh, actually, maybe not.
Yeah, I thought.
No, there are no
Well,
undiscovered.
maybe they're
locations
so
yet.
question marky that they're not
Lonely
even
stone.
they're not even listed.
Interesting.
By the way, we need like literally one more trash. So when you deliver, it will be good. Oh. I got that hazelnut we need.
Nice.
Gotta deliver that.
Make it happen. Free galaxy
Free
sword
galaxy
in the
sword.
chest. Well, that's definitely part of going to Skull Caverns. Let's just say that.
I want to see it. I just
That
want to
should
see
be your
it.
weapon, sir.
Rainbow teak. Get all aboard the rainbow bridge.
See it.
Look at it. 60 to 80?
Yeah.
Bruh. It's not actually rainbow, it's purple. It swings pretty fast. Yes. Don't grab the sword, you'll pass out and lose it. You know how much energy I have? It's like 0. It's not even...
You would never.
I would never pass out and lose anything. Oh no, I just got a cutscene.
Oh,
I might
by
actually
creating the Galaxy Sword, I think we unlock the ability to buy the other Galaxy weapons of the Adventurers Guild, right? Or maybe just
really?
Faely did, perhaps.
Okay.
But those are going to be super expensive. We're talking like 100,000 or something.
Oh wow. I hope this cutscene, because cutscenes don't pause time in multiplayer, I hope that this does not...
Not unless all 4 of us were to be in a cutscene at the same time.
Yeah, I'm getting the Linus cutscene, and that's kind of a long cutscene, actually, so I'm trying to bust through it real quick.
You can skip them. There's a skip button in the bottom.
Oh, really? Yeah, but
bottom
then
right.
I don't get the friendship for telling him that.
That's true. That digging through trash is okay. He will like you if you tell him that.
Yes, it's a shame for food to go to waste. And I agree.
All the coconuts.
You scared off the raccoons for good.
Bummer.
Good job. There were no raccoons. It was
Poor
Linus.
raccoons.
I know. Oh yeah, and then the saloon guy gives him some food. Good man.
Spicy marinara. Tasty stuff, man.
Dude, let me tell you. The local needy of New Orleans have upgraded their game. Because when I was in New Orleans, I was walking to this gas station. Somebody stopped me and they were like, "Hey, I really need some money to get a place for the night." Whether or not that's true, I just don't care. It's like not important for me to use my, mental energy to determine whether or not someone is telling me the full truth. If they've asked me for money, they probably do need it, at least a little bit, right? But I also just, like, for many reasons, can't just hand out tons of cash. Right? Like, you cannot save everyone in the world, doesn't translate very well. But I've always been happy to buy people food and stuff, right? I was going to a gas station. But they already had this thing of food. Like, they had already gotten a plate of food from the same gas station. And I do not carry cash, just as a rule. You just don't need it. Very, very infrequently do I carry cash. It's for specific places, right? And so I'm like, "Yo, dude, I'm sorry. I'm glad you got some food. If you need some food, I'd grab you that, but I don't carry cash." And the dude straight up says, "Oh, I have Cash App and Venmo too." I need $25.
Amazing.
I was like,
I got
"Bro."
you covered. I can take digital.
I was like,
What
first of all,
now?
$25? I remember when people were asking me for a quarter. 20, that's so much money.
All the
Man,
melon jelly, dude.
I have Cash App and Venmo. I was like, what?
Glorious. I'm going to take a real quick water break here, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
Quick
This is
moment
perfect
before we
time.
advance
I'll
to
do the
next
same,
day.
actually.
Give everybody a
I
chance
would
to
just
do
say
that.
goodnight to my people. So, yeah.
The
that's perfect.
RB.
Same. Burb.
Okay. I, for one, have returned. Give Teak a moment to come back. Himself. We are getting 228 per maydays. So somebody has a rancher? Good. Remember reading that price bonuses doesn't matter who sells an item as long as somebody who's in the multiplayer session has a particular perk for sell price bonus. You'll get the bonus. Kind of cool. Such a joy to be hanging out with some cozy Stardew. My sleepy folks are having a good time. Lamb Gwyn, Bishop Stars. By the way, earlier, Doc, actually, thank you so much for 38 months of support. And much earlier, Emu-like Bird. Appreciate the 2 years. So very cozy. How life should be. An extra count or some goats. If we upgrade the barn, we can get goats. Goats make milk every other day. So 2 goats for 1 cheese press, but if the goats are synchronized, well, it all gets crazy from there. Just like ducks. Ducks lay eggs every other day, I think. Was that a falling star in the background? Did you see that? Somewhere up here? Cute. Hey there, Backstreet Skater. Good to be playing some cozy Stardew. Teak and friends. This has been a recurring delight for me. Though it does push my sleep limits a little bit. I'm starting to lose steam as we approach midnight here. Probably only play a couple more days. So sleepy. Late night Baylor and curling? Not a combo I would have expected, but okay.
I return.
Welcome back, Teak. Teak, if you were to recommend somebody a sport, a real, like a physical, Olympic qualifying sport to watch alongside your stream, what would it be?
Is golf in the Olympics?
Yes. I think golf is acceptable as an answer there. Teak and golf. That's a good one.
Like golf. I'm trying to pick the least active and most boring sport possible because you're just going to watch me.
I've just been paired with curling, personally. So that's why I asked.
I feel like curling's pretty good because it's the aesthetics of it, right? You just watch the thing go, but you don't have to really be invested almost at all.
What about croquet?
Croquet. That's an Olympic sport?
I don't think that's an Olympic sport, but it is, I'm sure, something that has been observed at some point.
I mean, the real Olympic sport would be like what polo or whatever it's called, which is croquet on a horse. And that's kind of badass.
Polo. Yeah, croquet on a horse it's inherently more dangerous and therefore more exciting.
Yes. We like danger. Okay. Yeah, honestly though, a slow-moving, frankly a little bit boring sport that has a kind of interesting physics going on in it. That's the perfect pairing. Because you can kind of watch that like a screensaver
Baseball?
whenever the game is active. Baseball is also kind of like a screensaver, that's true.
Definitely a slow-moving sport.
Until it's fast.
The balls are fast-moving, but the game itself is slow.
Yeah, I agree. I feel weird about it because I actually had a lot of good friends growing up who played baseball, like club baseball or baseball for the school. And I know it's the American pastime, but I appreciate the athleticism because there are few people
sure does
with more
pastime.
endurance. Yeah, that's the thing. I just could never really get that into it. I always felt, but I grew up playing soccer, right? So I'm just used to a sport that has basically no downtime.
Soccer's good stuff. I played a little bit of that.
It's the world sport for a reason, for
As a
sure.
small bab.
As small babbas. I got 30 fall seeds. Do we want to grow fall forage, or is that uninteresting to us?
I think fall forage is good. It's good foraging XP, and you've got free seeds. You might as well.
You know what? Awkward Turtle points out, we're not thinking wide enough, right? We're still thinking about traditional sport. But, like, what about chess? Or, frankly, when is an esport going to be the Olympics? So just put on Fortnite next to me. And
Fortnite.
And watch Boba Fett kill Spider-Man and dance on his body.
2036, Fortnite is added to the Olympics.
It's still Fortnite after all these years. Epic Games has only made Fortnite. They're currently partnered with every creator ever.
And in true typical fashion, so one of the ways you can communicate in Elden Ring to other players is by leaving messages with pre-written phrases, or there's a limited subset of words you can use. And of course,
yes,
newly popular amongst Elden Ring players, Fortnite, the message everywhere, particularly around forts at nighttime.
Oh, dude. Where should I plant these fall seeds? Oh, there's actually space down here.
Yeah, if we've got space in the sprinkler array.
Sprinkler.
The best place for it, probably.
Not my sprinklers. All right, that's where it'll go. Oh, but interesting.
Albacore.
If
Wait, aren't these
you...
a winterfish?
What did you catch?
An albacore. Not an albatross.
No. Oh, thank you for watering, Ziz. That's kind of you. Appreciate your earnest contribution to the farmage. Yeah, it seems like if you hoe a new patch next to a sprinkler, that patch won't be wet.
Correct.
Which is curious.
Sprinklers trigger at the start of the day. So you do have to manually water.
And ground that hasn't been hoed, as we know, retains 0 water.
That's right. The ground cannot acknowledge the presence of water until the hoe has occurred.
Just as Wile E. Coyote cannot acknowledge the ground until it has been observed.
Adorkable, joy to see you today. Thank you for the tiny and cozy raid. Welcome. Raiding Forts at Night, the video game.
Raiding forts at night. Hey, where are we keeping these apples? Did you just catch a cucumber?
I did just pull a cucumber off the farm water, yeah.
That's kind of impressive when you think about it.
Yeah.
Actually, if there were any place to catch a cucumber, maybe the farm does make sense. In hindsight.
It is where you grow vegetables.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this apple and the pomegranate in the trees
We have
and
a
stuff
fruit chest?
drawer. Yeah. It's look, I can't be trusted to maintain this organization. I chunked some stuff where it seems
I believe you.
It's there-ish. Hey, we actually have quite a bit of money.
Yeah,
maybe I
was
should go get
just
a gold
wondering,
pickaxe.
what do we do with 18,000? Gold pickaxe is a pretty good idea, actually.
Okay, I'm gonna go do that.
5 gold bars, 10,000 G.
Yep, and I can get there in time still, so it's perfect. Hey, did our dino chicken hatch yet? How many days?
Ooh, I don't think so. I think that's going to be another day or two.
Okay. Music in this game is just so stellar. Didn't the what's the dev's name?
I think there's new music that I haven't heard yet, which I'm very excited about.
But the dev made all the music too, right? They
That's right.
they spent 6 months and taught themselves how to work with Fruit Loops and Fruity Loops and whatever, and they made all the music. Or Ableton probably. So cool.
Well, they did Concerned Ape did a fantastic job.
Absolutely. I'm baffled by that. People who self-teach like modern production tools and techniques and then just make music. Actually, do you know about the Sneakyteak OST? Have you listened to my soundtrack?
I have not, but I did see that you had gotten one made.
Yeah, I commissioned a soundtrack. Orchid Wolf.
Stream. I've seen a couple other streams do this also around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that? I'll speed up when I get a trash item.
I feel great. I'm always happy to have, a greater sphere of creation around the stream. And like, it makes it feel... Bringing other people into the creation with you, like, working with this editor, it's not just like I pay them and they do the editing. I work really closely with them and think creatively with them, right? It's the same thing with this music commission. Like, I was very involved in helping them think about instrumentation and branding and play around with original sounds and stuff. And so it's kind of like the creative sphere grows around you, and I really like that. So very positive. I feel very positive. And I think the work is very good.
Wonderful stuff.
Mm-hmm. But it makes it also like there's an element of and you don't need to buy this, right? Like, validation that your stream is real shows up every single day when you go live. It's there in your chat room, right? It's people. But there's something about getting more kind of branded assets, emotes and panels and animations and sounds, music, right? Like, pulling more of this stuff together really increases the sense of professionalism, not just for people engaging, but like for me, when I sit down and I'm like, oh yes, my stream soundtrack that I have access to and can layer on, it's got a real effect in kind of emboldening and empowering me in that creation, right? So it all feeds back together. It's definitely worth. You should do it.
How did you go about picking somebody to do an ODST for you?
Word of mouth. I was pretty executive on this pick. Like, I'm usually really picky with stuff, but I've had a really good luck and track record with creators that I work with the stream, like artists, designers, and now producer. And so, I mean, like, frankly, this was word of mouth. This was the Jorb soundtrack came through first, right? And so it's the same guy, Orchid Wolf. Yeah, and very different style actually than the Jorb soundtrack. And so basically, I got told about this person. They had commissions open. I reached out to them and had an initial conversation. I listened to the other stuff they've made. I told them my idea for what I was making and basically determined that I thought that they could do well by it. And it's I really like when not only am I expanding the horizons of like my own creative journey, but the creator I'm working with is too. They're kind of doing something new. Some of the instrumentation that he did was new to him. And so I like when kind of both creators are learning aside each other. There's a mutualism there that's good. And it tends to make things a little bit cheaper too when both people are learning.
Something I'll have to consider then. Fascinating stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I knew it was going to be good when he went out and bought a bag of ping pong balls for my soundtrack. That was good. For real. Yeah, but you could shop around. I mean, like, Bandcamp is probably the place to go. And honestly, for a lot of this stuff, Twitter, right? Like, that's probably the place to find lots of designers, artists, creators,
Probably.
You know, producers. And frankly, your stream and YouTube are so big that what you can do is once every week for a few weeks, just say that you're looking for someone from the community to work on music. You'd be surprised who you find.
And the bigger the community, the more that works, I'm sure.
Yeah, that becomes the easiest way to do it at some scale. Absolutely. I mean, that was the brilliant
hey,
thing about this editor.
does anybody
that I'm
who's
working with.
currently here happen to be
Yes.
looking for this exact type of work? There's like 5
For what
people.
it's worth, I actually have a local, like a friend. So he was my audio engineer first. It was someone who I hired through a University of Texas at Austin connection to help me tune my audio chain. And then we actually became friends. He's in this band, Glass Healer, which is pretty sweet noise rock band. We went and saw them the other day. And so he'll be super busy through South by Southwest. But he also does do production and solo work. And so I might ask him if he would be ever interested in doing like, pay per minute commissions for stuff like this, if that was an interesting sphere for him, because he's really good. Like one of the best musicians I've worked with. I mean, just really, really solid.
High praise indeed.
And like Orchid Wolf, this guy who I worked with for the stream soundtrack, considering he's all self-trained, like really phenomenal grasp of the production tools. But this other guy is a Berklee College of Music grad, so he's got the classical training behind it too. Or actually, Berklee does a lot more modern music, but classic training, university training.
Mm-hmm.
More than you ever asked for, the knowledge overfloweth.
Sure do.
And spilleth upon only semi-deaf ear.
Increasingly deaf as my mental capacity falls with the night.
I know. All of a sudden, it's 10:30 p.m. Like, what the heck happened?
Ooh. Where did the
I
time
thought we
go?
would. Well, the thing is, we've been time constrained with the Skull Cavern thing, right? Like, we just need days for the pickaxes to develop, basically.
Yes, but we have what it takes to make, I think, a foray.
To make one attempt, like tomorrow, just get in and see what we can do.
Yeah.
I don't have a pickaxe, but I can be the hired muscle. I'll bring a bunch of food and the Galaxy Sword. Like that'd be fine.
I can bring a bunch of bombs.
Yeah, nice.
Although it takes coal to make a bomb, does it? Can I even make bombs, actually? Oh,
Do we need the dwarf to get the bomb
Oh, yeah, I
access?
can.
Oh, Shop
400
Cat, thanks for the gifted sub. I'm sorry I missed that. Thank you.
Can make some bombs, but not as many as I'd like.
Make a little bit bomb.
Small bomb.
Dorp. I can't talk about Dwarf without craving the storybook. Did you know that the new Pan Shadow is really fun, Baylor?
Pan Shadow?
You'll know this soon. When you
Guess I'll
too
find out.
are storybook master. You'll
All coming
find out.
together.
So,
Yeah.
what was the moment in Elden Ring where you determined that it was your favorite of the Soul series? Did it happen in the
Ooh.
first 30 minutes? Was it 30 hours in?
I would say it happened maybe 10 to 20 hours in with a particular boss.
Okay. I feel like that's consistent with the formula too, right? Like those are
Yeah.
the big crowning moments for people, or you've been fighting and exploring and struggling, and then finally you find the boss, and the boss is epic.
And as I get further in, there's been moments where I feel like I've explored almost all of, or glimpsed almost all of the game world and seen all that there is to see. And then I'll step through a portal, end up somewhere totally new, and
That's
realize
awesome.
that there's an entire landscape that I had no inkling it even existed, like
That's
tucked
amazing.
away in some corner of the
Love
map
that.
or deep underground. And there's actually just not only an incredible vista that takes my breath away, but also like lots of content.
New challenge.
That's
wicked.
New
I'm excited.
difficulty.
I do want to play. Forgotten Arbiter says, by the way, oh no, is Baylor going to become a storybook brawler too? I'm trying. I'm trying to work
Storybook
him. I need
Baylor.
more people. I need more people to play this game with me. Forgotten Arbiter is like one of the best storybook brawl players in the world, by the way.
Oh, that's cool. Good for
Just
him.
a little.
Oh, but it's a
little
rainy day,
thing.
Teak.
So we need to fish.
We need to fish.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm good with fishing. That doesn't bother me.
Good.
Oh, I just got a recipe for fiber seeds?
Yeah, because we completed the trash cleanup.
Huh.
Linus.
Well,
taught us how to
I
start
don't mind a little fishing.
fiber.
Needs more
fiber
fiber.
in your diet. Yeah.
Do you have any bug meat?
I turned all the bug meat into bait. Would you like some bait?
Just a little bit, like 10 or 20. I'm down to my dregs.
Here, I will slap it into the fish chest. The blue one.
Slap the bait into the fish chest.
Oh, not that one. There you go.
Donka. Oh, wow. That's a lot of bait. All right. Sick. I am going to run up to the train track real quick, I think, to finish the recycling quest. Assuming we didn't do that. Oh, wait, did we already?
We did do that. That's why
Okay,
you got.
okay.
That's why you got the fiber seeds.
Then I guess I'll just go fish for tiger trout. Can I get those just along the city river line?
You should be able
Do
to.
I have to? Okay.
I do believe so.
Excuse me.
He's fishing.
But if they show up in the lake, maybe I want to be in the lake because that's where the walleye come to. Efficiency?
Efficiency?
Stop it. Stop it, Baylor, stop. I can just imagine that smug smirk on your face when you say it, too. It's just there in my mind, staring down at me like the
permanently.
Cheshire cat.
To your retinas.
Eerily smug, yeah. Oh.
Levio saw.
Oh, man. You know, in spite of the fact that I have become an internet, I actually think that I have made quite a bit of progress since college in terms of creating and expressing novel thoughts, because there was a year or two to where I was basically a YouTube soundboard. Like, almost everything I said was from a video. To the point to where I started to have these senses, like this deep sense of self-doubt that I contain, that there's anything about me which was
Do I
meaningfully
even really
novel.
say things?
I'm just like a recycling machine for internet content for quite a while.
But now you've grown into your novelty.
That's right. I've abandoned the convenient path of mimetic content in order to instead
Develop.
drown people in my verbosity and opacity. That's right. When it rains, it pours in Teak Town.
That's right. Cool Springs.
I'm catching shad, but no tiger trout yet. Are they kind of rare?
Yes.
Okay.
A bit feisty
Oh.
too.
Okay, I might have one here. It's had the biggest jump of the fish so far. I was like not ready for it actually. I almost lost it. Oh, that's a catfish. Wah, wah.
Oh.
Well.
Those are still good
Still
catches.
cool. Yeah, I like a catfish. You know, I said that I didn't upgrade any of my equipment, but I upgraded my fishing rod all the way right in the beginning.
Well, that's because you don't actually have to upgrade it. You just buy
Yeah.
the best one.
Yes, there's no waiting time, yeah. It's close.
Faely
Whoa.
is dating Maru.
Already?
Wow.
No! No, sorry, no was to losing the fish,
Exclusivity.
not losing one of our...
I understand. I thought you were having a romantic crisis.
You can't leave the farm commune! No, it's okay, there's just 5 of us now. We are legion.
If resources get scarce, we'll just date each other. It's okay.
That's right. Just recycle. resources get scarce.
Yeah, we start running out of
Oh my
eligible bachelors or bachelorettes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well. Until y'all go to a little house by the river, then there's always one for me. Somewhat embarrassingly, I have only ever dated one person in this game, and I've probably played like 4 or 5 run-throughs of Stardew Valley.
Oh, clearly you've got a type.
Yeah, I just can't bring myself to do anything else. Tiger trout, get. Easy money. Actually, it was not that bad of a catch. I wonder what I was hooked up to before. It was kind of nasty. I mean, it was cruising.
It was a catfish, right?
No, I caught a catfish. There's something else I just lost, actually.
Oh.
I don't know what it was. Is there some, like... There's a bunch of new fish, so
yeah,
maybe there's some...
what are they called? No, lingcod or winterfish.
Did somebody else already put the tiger trout in before I got here? No! What is my
All that
purpose?
fishing for vain.
What? Why?
Pass butter.
I passed the butter, so it seems.
Are we ready? I don't think we are, actually.
We can't have caught a walleye yet. How did we catch a walleye? It's not even night. How? Are we cheating?
Yes. So I don't know if they left, if this bug is still in, but it used to be that if you named your character an item reference code, then anytime that reference code appeared in dialogue, like if a villager says your name and your name is the item code for fish, you get fish.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah. So,
Because it was like dereferencing the name and the name.
Yeah, it's like,
is that a bug or was
it's
that actually
basically
just a...
it's basically the equivalence of naming yourself Bobby Tables, right? Like
Wow, yeah, that's funny.
you're able to trick the game into generating items by using
Yeah.
your own name as the seed. So
Can
I
I
don't know
put
if that's
things in the
still a
aquarium?
glitch that you can do, but that used to be part of the Stardew speedrun tech.
That's fun, man. That's a strange little trickety boo. I'm glad we finished this bundle. Excuse me, I've got to scratch the inside of my eyeball. Yeah, I'm
The inside. Good luck.
yeah, I had to get in there real deep. I'm pleased that we're done with the fishing. Although I wish I could have contributed. That's my only sadness.
You did contribute, sir.
That's true.
But you'll
I was too slow. Wait, really? How did we catch a walleye? This is the
They're
first
actually
rain
during
day in
the
the
day,
fall, right?
apparently.
What? Oh no! Where did I need to be? The lake? Maybe walleye is what I missed. I didn't know I was in competition. True. Fishing is moolah, and we like that money.
You think we can make it to Skull Caverns tomorrow?
Step a Step says yes, you can also get free items by naming animals, but it only works once per animal. That's amazing. Yes, I think we can go to Skull Caverns tomorrow. And I think I don't know if Pickaxe is back tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think your pink will be ready and we can go.
I hope so. I hope so.
I've got enough bombs to make some holes
Mmm.
and stuff.
I've got enough Galaxy Sword to die and lose it.
I can't wait.
Can't wait, Teak. My favorite. No, it's okay. I'll bring a bunch of food this time, assuming that I can acquire said food. Which I think I can. I mean, I can just bring the dish of the sea in the worst case. Like,
Yeah.
I should be using that for fishing, but the fishing's going fine as it is, huh? Caught a walleye. Womp womp.
Too little, too late. You will be haunted.
I don't want to be haunted for losing an
Personally
in-game
haunted.
item. In that case, I'm haunting y'all for selling my legendary fish, so buckle up. It's a double haunting. Haunts back and forth forever. Yeah, now that I've seen octopus, I'm like, what else is super rare that I don't know about? Is there like a legendary lake jackalope that I can catch?
Lake Jackalope.
I mean, if I were a jackalope, like, I wouldn't constrain myself to just being on land. The concept that all of the mystical beasts are terrestrial is just kind of bogus. Bigfoot is probably swimming in Lake Michigan.
I mean, if there's undiscovered giant creatures, very likely
They're mostly underwater. That's what I mean. There's crazy stuff down there, all sorts of bioluminescence and things with long eye stalks.
Gargantuan
They have to deal
creatures,
with
giant
existing
versions of
and-
regular creatures.
Yeah, that live in high pressure environments. How are they doing that? Doing all sorts of crazy stuff.
It's wicked.
I think that I would rather, this might be a hot take. I don't know if this is a hot take. I think I would rather, given sufficiently advanced technology and safety, take a submersible tour to the bottom of like one of these, you know, deep ocean shelves, like the Atlantic Shelf or whatever, where it's, you know, miles underwater. I would rather do that than go to the moon.
Really?
Yeah, really. Like, I want to see Earth from space because, you know, all these astronauts say that it's a life-changing event. You see the world and it puts everything into perspective. But at this point, we have such good photos of the Earth from space. There's no creatures there, but there's so much cool flora and fauna under the ocean.
We don't have any good photos of Earth from the bottom of the ocean.
Exactly. I want to see Earth from the... Yeah, you get me. Same brain, same wavelength. Are we trying to get to bed early so we can go to
Weird.
the mines?
What is this rock? They do a topaz. Odd.
Seen photos of the Grand Canyon, they don't do it justice. That's true. Sometimes photos can't capture the majesty. But now we live in VR, so we just need to add a VR tour of the Grand Canyon. And it will never feel quite as scary as standing on that glass door or whatever it is, but still, we'll get there.
Figured out.
Oh, no. Wait till Teak finds out about Nessie. That goddamn Loch Ness monster. I forgot about Nessie. That's a good point. All right.
I caught my last fish. I'm coming home.
Well, I don't know. I've started catching a ton of walleye. Are we sure it wasn't a night fish? It's like I wasn't catching them, and now I'm catching hella
Part of the
walleye.
night fishing bundle had to be a night fish, actually.
Exactly. So how did we get that walleye? Dang it.
Oh, I slew enough skeletons.
Wow. Lord Skellington over here. We have a bunch of fish in the fridge in my house in the game. Oh, okay. Nice. In the fridge.
Yeah, you don't want them to go... They're going to smell funny if you don't keep them there, you know?
I thought the chest kept them forever. We're just dry aging fish. Do not, I repeat, do not forget about Dre. Dang it. I almost did. Then I remembered the NFL halftime show, and let me tell you, I remembered. Do we need any other of these fish? I think we're good now, right? We finished all that. One of these fish we need to keep to give for the research bundle, but which one was it? Was it
Chub.
also walleye? It was a chub. Oh, those are easy to catch. No problem. Into the sleeping place. Go to bed. It's 1:30 in the morning, Baylor.
Oh, that was a little bit too late on the totem there.
Did you get to the farm?
Yeah, I'm on the farm.
Okay,
I used
nice,
the work
nice.
totem to get back, but I didn't
Then
quite
you
make
lose
it
nothing.
inside. Foolish.
Foolish
Now the magic of the rock.
Oh, is that what we get for the aquarium bundle?
Yes, we get to pan for ore now.
I forgot about that. So should I become a pirate or an angler? Because I'm a level 10 fisher, baby, maxed out.
Oh, you're maxed out. That's hype.
I am. That's pretty hype. I think I'm going to go angler and just get that money.
Money. That'll
like
apply
pirate's
to
cool,
fish
but-
anybody sells, by the way.
Oh, really?
So all fish are worth more now.
well, then yeah, we're going angler. Absolutely. The
Nice.
pirate's cool, and you can get really nice stuff from fishing treasure, but sometimes it's impossible to catch the treasure anyway. Like, it just doesn't line up.
Is your gold axe ready?
It is.
Nice.
The pop-up
All
came
right.
up in the
So
bottom left corner. I saw it right
going
there.
today,
I
then.
glimpsed it.
This will be our last day.
The final day.
Final day of the day.
That makes it that makes it sound so extreme. Final day of the day. It's the day of the day. So we finished the recycling challenge, right?
We did, yes.
Okay, so I can begin
We'll be able to
once
accept a
again.
new challenge on Monday.
Oh, it just means I can use the recycling machine,
Yeah.
which I greatly enjoy. What should I be bringing as food? Do we have any particularly good meals for this bad venture that we're about to go on?
I'm gonna be bringing some mushrooms.
Oh, we've got some pink cakes. I'm gonna bring those.
Cakes are good, yeah. Anything big.
Oh, wow, and there's an Autumn's Bounty here for some plus defense. I'll bring just one so that everybody else can have one for that sweet, sweet plus. Coffee gives you plus speed. That's actually pretty high.
Speed is also good.
Speed is
There's
good.
a fried eel. That's pretty good. 2 foraging, 2 defense. I'll take 2 of those.
Crystal chair? I'm gonna bring that in and just sit down and watch y'all work.
You should do that. Yeah, that's great.
Maximum contribution value. The dishes of the sea, I think, are maybe in the fishing drawer. If we want some of that. I'll bring 2. I don't want to waste too many. The +3 fishing is actually... Can you get over 10? Can you get to 13 with Dish of the Sea?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you
So
can.
then I really shouldn't waste
And
these.
there's a real benefit to doing so.
That's fine. We can make more, right? You can buy them, I think, from Willie, maybe?
Yes. Dishes of the
Okay.
Sea. Or no, he sells trout soup, excuse me, not Dish of the Sea.
Okay. Dish of the Sea is the better one.
Trout soup is +1 fishing.
Maybe I should just buy some stuff from the saloon then, actually. Which is open like all day. Oh, but it doesn't open till noon?
Starts at noon, whereas we
Yike.
can get to the desert at 10, I believe.
Yeah, Pam has to slowly get to the bus. Slowly. And I can take the little mine train there. So this is perfect. Number 1 day.
Sure.
Getting my pickaxe.
Dinosaur is still incubating. I wonder if that has a long incubation time.
Well, I mean, it is a dinosaur.
Yeah, it's been waiting millions of years. What's a few more, right?
Exactly. It's kind of what I'm thinking.
All right. Here.
Dun, 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 dun. I want to rock.
Rock.
Okay, I'm going to the stop.
Me too. I've got
Ready
many,
to go to desert.
many bombs.
Good.
My steel pickaxe and some food. You've got your galaxy sword, gold pickaxe, and food. And you all good to go.
Pam straight up said, would you do me a kindness and clean my house? Oh, Pam. Have you ever considered that you ask too much? All right. Let's get it.
It is
Who's this person in the hut?
It's the desert merchant. They sell stuff for like geodes and gems.
Okay, cool. Isn't there some kind of like little secret summoning ritual over here in these
Yeah,
gold pillars?
You take a prismatic shard and you get a galaxy
Ah,
sword.
that's where the galaxy sword does the thing. Wow. Teak, yes, it's the thing we talked about. All right. Is Ziz coming? Ziz, are you coming? Ziz?
Faely's coming at the very minimum. Not sure about Ziz.
I'm not going to eat the Autumn's Bounty yet, but I want it to be ready to eat. There's
Hey,
Ziz.
another bomb. Beautiful.
Bingo.
All right, I'm gonna bomb
All right.
dense mineral patches. General rule:
Wait.
if there's a way down,
Take
the
it.
way down.
Okay. I was not able to do damage to these insects.
They are invulnerable. Just
Straight up. There's no way.
I do not
Only
know of
bomb?
any way to harm them.
Don't forget to watch your health. It goes down fast in this
Yeah.
bad boy.
These enemies hit real hard.
Oh, there's a dragon coming. I remember that they're kind of nasty.
Yes, they are. They drop
We're working together.
fried eel though, which is sweet.
Really? Wow. Wow. That is pretty sweet, actually. Where'd that dragon go?
Seems to have left.
Maybe you can do damage to them if you have like an iridium pickaxe? Kind of like the crabs?
No idea. Having a really hard time finding a way down here on the first floor.
Same.
It's not a bad luck day.
Okay, they're kind of like a trap, actually. We got a way down.
A hole. The hole.
What's the hole
takes you
do?
down multiple levels.
Oh, so should we take that?
Well, it's a little late for you. I'm gonna go down.
I can go back up and come back down. It's fine.
Well, 3 levels.
Okay, I'm going through the hole. Jump in.
Also, may not send us all the same number of levels.
It took me 3.
Okay.
Oh, we got a lot of dragons. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Oh, he's down.
I am dead. It happened so fast. I got hit 3 times and I was dead.
Dang. And thus, the Galaxy Sword was lost forever.
No, they won't lose it. They'll leave me with that. They're not going to take that away from me.
Surely
Yeah, I
they
only
would
lost the
never.
pink cakes. No, we kept it. We kept
Yeah.
it. We're Gucci. Took my sap. I'm coming back. Dude, that was
Coming.
way too fast.
Brutal, man.
Yikes.
They're tough.
Yeah, so it seems. Well, my combat's probably not high enough level, right?
This was a bad luck day for the
Really?
mines.
I'm coming.
Displeased. Oh, there's another hole.
The spirits do. Well, we're getting
Go.
holes, so that's positive.
Jump.
I think also it was bad that we weren't all in that shaft, right? Like we got to stay together for this, I think.
I suppose.
I don't know. I mean, I've never played the game co-op, but now that I think about it, probably the mines are way easier when you have people to help
Definitely.
with the fighting.
Safety in numbers and all that, right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wow. Yeah, Angela Rana says you can buy back some of what you lost in the cave from the Adventurers Guild. I think you can only
Oh.
pick one item, but that means that if you lose the Galaxy Sword, you can get it back. I actually remember finding that last time. Thank you for the reminder. Losing the pink cakes does suck because that was a lot of health, but what are you going to do?
Indeed.
So you found another hole in here.
I'm currently on level 12.
Oh my gosh, you're on level 12? I'm coming! How are you just soloing this? How are you so good at the mines of Stardew Valley?
I
Explain
played a
that.
lot of Dark Souls, you know?
And it made you good at Stardew.
Yeah.
Doragon!
On foul slime.
Watch that health. Nice fighting. What's in this box? I have no HP. Anyone got food? I did have pink cakes.
Did have
Emphasis on did.
food. No longer has food. Oh.
Here is a dish of the sea. You are now of the sea. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Congrats. Wow, that's a big bomb, dog. I wish I had the cakes. Those are like 200 HP or something. They're kind of obscene.
And Sizzy was destroyed by a bomb. Got him.
Oh no! Rest in pieces. All right, I'm having trouble finding this down ladder. Let me know if you find it.
Currently on level 14, looking at a down ladder.
You
Done.
found 2 in a row. You
did.
You're going
There
to
it
it. You
is.
got to tell me.
Down.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Move. I think away from the slimes.
Agreed.
We can take just the dragons, but with the slimes too, it's gonna be too much. Yeah. Nice. The repositioning it was everything. With 2 of us both swinging in alternation,
Yeah,
nothing
it's-
can touch
it's a
us.
wall of steel, nothing can get by. Well, except for that slime.
Except for that one thing that did get by, but other
Yeah.
than that, it's pretty safe. Oh, there's like some text on the wall here. We've got a little ancient secrets
Wow, you crit for
situation.
200 2 times in a row, dude.
It's up.
Ridiculous. If only I could
We're
be
doing
so
the large
close,
damage.
like, Overpowered.
Oh wow,
that
they're dropping food
2
now.
spicy eels?
It was.
And those give a really long duration speed boost, too.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Then next time I need health, I'll be eating some eel. One of my favorite foods in the real world, too.
Nice. The numbers, though.
It's a lot of numbers, yeah, no lie. This galaxy sword is big dank. Good thing I have it. Good thing I'm not trying to die with it or anything, Smile. Oh, look at all that gold. I love gold.
Yeah. Interesting, we haven't seen any mummies this time. They were all over the place last time we tried to come down here.
Yeah, no lie. Oh, nice Omni Geode. Woo! Where are you gonna put it?
Nowhere, because the slime won't let me.
I got you. Oh, you don't need to put it. We got it down.
Okay, now
Put it
this is
here,
not
maybe.
happening.
Yeah, this seems like a great place for dragon.
Great place for dragon. You got it.
Okay, so spicy eel
Big heal
eaten
too.
directly.
Just
Nice.
consume. There's a purple mushroom over here too.
Dang. Got things covered over here?
Yeah,
You sure do.
a bomb as well. Diamonds.
Have you ever
Yeah.
died in a mine since we started playing this session? Like, not this session, but
in
this
this save file.
world.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I think I've gotten knocked out.
How is that possible to play the game without dying
Without
constantly?
perishing?
Yeah, I don't get it. I know you say you play Dark Souls.
Must
but
take
even in
great
Dark
amount of
Souls, you're
luck.
supposed to die. It's luck only, yeah. Luck-based survivorship.
RNG. The enemies low roll damage when they hit me. That's just how it works.
I think that Oh, I found a ladder.
There's a lot of loot
I
in the
think
middle
that
of the room,
when
but
it
we gotta go
comes
down.
when it comes to damage
Oh,
pacing
this
in
is-
games, this is cool. I have really bad intuition with damage pacing. Like I struggle with it. I'm kind of a slow learner with that. Those are dinosaurs?
They're dinosaurs.
What
They
is
might drop
that?
more eggs. They breathe fire.
Careful,
Help!
they're breathing fire. They're dragons. Oh, I took some residual damage. I'm on fire or something. Check your health. Check your health. Care.
I'm alive.
You all right? Yeah, like I'm suddenly at half health and I did not notice it happening. I'm coming. Wow, this is straight out of Zelda, huh?
Got a prehistoric rib.
There we go. I'm trying to bait that attack. Did you say prehistoric rib?
Yeah.
That's hardcore.
Not to be confused with a prehistoric McRib.
Which is coming back. How's your health? Oh no. Okay, it's only 11. I was like, Faely went to bed. That scared me.
Eat some stuff to get health back.
Are we gonna get to 25?
That's the goal. We got 5 more levels. It's gonna take some bombing.
Yeah, no lie.
Aggressive bombing.
And then we'll probably pass out, but it'll be worth it.
Yes, it will be worth it.
You got a lot of bombs, so.
Ladder successfully created. Here.
Nice. Okay. Oh gosh. No ladder yet. Woo!
There's ladder.
Ladder take. Oh, dude.
Ladder. It was worth it.
There was never worth.
All right, evacuate.
Do it. Yeah, do it. I'm ready. Dude, keep going. Dragons. Double dragon.
Ladder.
Okay, then run. Run.
1 more level.
No, don't do it. I'll die.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Ladder.
Ah!
We did it. We gotta go home. Quick. We are super late. Can we get there in time? We're gonna try.
Run.
I can't believe we made it to 20.
I bet you're
We
gonna
did
make
it today. We did it today,
Yeah.
Baylor.
Good work, sir.
I made a promise. I wrote you every day. We got to 25, baby.
Thankfully, buses are instant.
With as long as it was taking to get the pickaxes, I really didn't think we would get there.
Yeah, trust
And
in
then
the
with
power
as
of
quickly as I
bombs,
died.
man.
No lie, the bomb is the way. Big time. Yeah, and then when I died on like the first
Immediately.
level, that was
Immediately.
yeah. That was,
Now, what did we actually get from our foray? I mean, we completed the quest. We also got a lot of Omni Geodes and
Mhm.
some. Oh, I didn't make it to bed.
That's okay.
But that's all
You
right.
made it to
'cause I'll make it
Valhalla.
to bed IRL.
Good night, Baylor. +1 axe proficiency. I'm level 4 forging. Cool.
Very good.
Yay. Yay.
You got there. Well done, sir. Thanks for the cozy times. I'm going to get out of here.
Yeah, thank you. It was a pleasure. This is late for you, dog.
It is. Yeah.
You had
it's
you had a long day.
It's officially tomorrow now.
It's time for well-deserved Elden Ring. Good luck.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing.
Sleeping first and then maybe Elden Ring. But
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I guess you keep kind of a sane sleep schedule.
I do. Yeah. I'm an early morning kind of guy.
I'm
these
going to exit
days.
this
Peace, my friend. Have a wonderful, wonderful one.
to the title. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks for having me as always. These have been a blast. So we
Yeah.
keep hitting our goals too. We're like incredible at hitting our OKRs.
It's almost like we know how to set the goals that we can achieve.
Achievable,
Like
but
today-
ambitious.
I'm going to wake up, you know?
Yeah. Cheers, Baylor.
Toodaloo, my friend. And toodaloo to all of you who are viewing. Bishop Stars, Zizzy, Lamgoin, Prankster, thanks for the 6 months. Reply Unlimited, Spirit Sparrow, and everybody else who tuned in, who watched. Those of you who catch up with this on the VODs, if you're watching this and it's no longer March 10th, well, thank you as well. Appreciate you. All right, we'll be back tomorrow. There's going to be some Spire action, more boss swaps for March, which I am very excited for. Working towards our year-long challenge, of course. But for now, I say ta-ta, farewell, thanks for tuning in. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Here, I'll throw a... Faylor, you're streaming, right? Give you a host.